Microphone not selected. Okay, let's try that again. Hi, everyone.
Here we go.
Yeah. Normally...
Reinforcements have arrived.
Right already? Oh my god, Ellie. Hello, have a clip.
Hello.
Ah, the Mugus.
I thought I got. Oh, no, I didn't get rid of those
It's a game
notifications.
that we never played in the Bad Batch.
Sorry, I'm looking at my phone.
Can you play with four players?
phone for Twitter.
Some other people.
Well, I got
Maybe.
Twitch notifications. I'm just getting rid of them.
Finally get Ash back on the Bad
That's
Batch.
early.
Someone else. There's
Oh,
someone else.
gosh, I know.
I know.
To be fair, that man is so incredibly busy all the time. If I was like, do you want to play games on a Friday night? He'd be like, I want to sleep.
No, don't.
The yeet positive attention at Icky, it will be amusing. No, shan't.
No. Thank you for having my back on this one, Jayla. I appreciate it.
You're so welcome. I'm here for you.
Don't praise me anytime. But yes, as I was saying, OBS decided my microphone didn't exist for a second. And then I told it, it's that one. And it was like, yeah.
Listen, you can yeet positive attention at me all you like. I'm brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
I do not feel the same way. I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. Oh my god, that was the most arrogant thing I've ever said. Sad. Hello, Papaya. Hello, Ellie. Hello, Dee Dee. Hello, everybody.
Yes, hello, everybody. Should do my usual thing. Hi, Didi. Hello, Rizalka. Who's next? Hello, Ellie. Hello, Shinon SHN. Hello, welcome in. And of course, hiya, Papaya. With the sad ad.
There you go.
You've not done what? Eng.
Eng.
There we go. I will say it till the dawn of time, because as we all know, the whims of the universe rely on an integer overflow, so we'll go back to the beginning. You do that better than I do. But as the originator, that does make sense.
Yeah, like, that came from Scott and I playing Vampire
Mm-hmm.
and us coming up with The Midnight Adventures of Dr. Vitamin.
Eng. Really? I thought it was before.
No, I'm sure. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm sure Scott played it before you played it on stream anyway.
Yeah.
But still,
Eng.
there's a particular tone to it that apparently I can just do because I'm a fucking gremlin.
I think it's the same type of voice that can do the cat girl nya, which I can't quite get the nasality into it, which apparently is a phrase used when training someone's voice to be more feminine. So unfortunately, that means a lot of trans women are not beating the allegations.
Oh, because there's not enough nasality in their voice?
No, because they're making cat girl noises.
Oh, well, that's fair. Yes.
That stereotype.
I was gonna say, isn't that a stereotype? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is no smoke without fire.
Mm-hmm. There's no smoke without nya.
I was gonna say, I'm actually thinking of a couple of, like, my trans female friends and going, oh, yeah. Yeah. Funnily enough, 3 of them are called Casey.
I like the name.
It's a lovely name. It's just I'm kind of funny that, and they don't know each other either. It's just a sort.
If I had a nickel for every trans woman I know called Casey, I'd have 15 cents.
Yeah,
It isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened 3 times.
So it's just yeah. So a friend of mine from Magic the Gathering, now Casey. My ex from back in the day.
Back in the day.
Now Casey. And someone else I know from work, now Casey. Going, did you guys just like it's just not a name that I would automatically go to. But hey, if they're happy, they're happy.
Yep. Ellie is not prone to doing this. Cool, good to know. It's like, Oh, is you really Jayla's friend? Name 3 of her friends. Casey. That's
Casey.
that's on me. I set the bar too low.
Just these are my friends, Casey, and Casey.
So which one of you is Casey? Yes.
To be fair, I also know someone called Kate.
Mhm.
So it's only sort of bucking the trend.
Just one of the syllables has been changed.
Just one.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Yeah. How the hell did we get onto this conversation? Oh, excuse me.
We're talking about trans women not beating the allegations of making the cat sound.
I mean, you don't have to make it outside of voice training, but
you know, it's a fun sound to make.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's also fun just to instead of singing along to things, just meow along to them.
I would, but Harris gets upset.
Yeah, that's fair.
You've ever meowed in front of Harris? He
I
gets upset.
don't think I have, and I
Okay.
don't think I will need to. I'm not sure I want to.
You and your stupid sexy arm.
One day we'll unlock the mystery of why he keeps humping that particular arm.
I just want to, I was going to say, I've now realised what I said. I just want people to realise I don't find my literal brother-in-law's arm sexy.
Exactly.
My dog does.
Yeah. Harris. Sweet baby Harris. Hear this? If he gets a bit too excited, he'll start humping my left arm. Always the left.
Your stupid sexy left arm.
So thankfully no one's keeping that as an out of context clip. To answer your question, Dee Dee, my past week has been fairly average. Not much to report, I don't think. I certainly can't think of anything, but inevitably I'll remember something at like 2 a.m. tonight. Just bolt upright from sleep. Well, I suppose there was one thing. It were fucking windy.
Oh, blowy as fuck. Blowy as fuck. You got a free Christmas tree out of it.
I did. Literally a Christmas tree from somewhere. Still don't know where, and given I had to drag it out of my garden into my back garden to stop it blowing away again, it's now probably my fucking problem. Yeah, I got a free Christmas tree.
How did you get the tree? I
Like-
thought you would have, like, I don't know, let it be wild and free.
It would have been wild and free into my fucking windscreen was my main concern.
Alright, well, no, okay, fair. That's fair.
As
That's fine.
as you may have recalled, it were fucking windy.
It were blowy as fuck.
Also my last
Was.
day. I don't believe that picture's actually real, but that doesn't stop me loving it.
It's so good, though.
Okay, good ears, Ellie. That is indeed Parasite Eve music in the background because I couldn't think of anything appropriate and it was less likely to get a copyright strike, I felt, than actual Silent Hill music.
Silent Hill music would get a copyright strike if you're then playing the game.
Maybe it's slightly different.
I always wonder if game soundtracks would get a copyright strike.
It really depends. Like, there's a couple of ones where I get dinged for the credits music.
Oh, I've been dinged for credits music. It's very annoying. Hello, Willowaz.
Hello, welcome in.
Would this game just play sad music?
I mean, there's a melancholy to Parasite Eve. And a bunch of ridiculous bullshit. It's just the nature of the game.
The best thing I got to do over the week was in our family group chat share a picture of James wearing a Santa hat in response to Ikifu's picture of the Christmas tree. And the only two people, potentially three, with Scott that would understand this was us leaving his parents going, okay, what?
All right, you just carry on, just have fun.
Sometimes that's how they look at us when we're having a conversation.
They haven't asked about it. I have spoken to them since.
I know, that's the best part.
Leave that hanging there. Get dinged on YouTube for the weirdest games like Barbie Sparkling Ice Show, for example.
Fantastic. Never stream Ocarina of Time. Some arsehat remixed some of its tracks to really bad rapping. And stuck it into the copyright algorithm.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think you're alone on that one, and that is just... Oh, the system's kind of broken in that regard. Because sometimes you do find out, no, you didn't rip someone off. You played what somebody else had ripped off, and now they're claiming you're
making money for it, you arsehole. Oh. Barbie needs her money. Barbie does not need her money. Barbie's got pockets full of cheesecake. She is fine.
Hang on, what?
Cheesecake?
Oh, I heard you. Is this a movie thing? I've not seen the movie.
It's... I think I know the answer to this. Have you ever listened to Nicki Minaj?
Not enough, apparently.
Scott in the living room was like, "Oh, Monster, yeah." Yes, it's a reference.
Right. And now I know.
And now you know exactly.
Barbie needs her money to fund the destruction of all existence. I don't know. I never got Eldritch horror vibes from Barbie. I'm going to be honest here.
Yeah, see, I love Barbie. Barbie can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, is
Barbie's a doctor. She's an astronaut. She's a vet.
Yeah, and some of the games that have been made in the Barbie name, apparently, actually not too bad.
Can't say I've played many. Or any, for that matter.
Yeah, there's an animal rescue one where I think a chimp ends up hugging some other animal. And it looked great. I mean, it looked like 90s CGI, but actually not that bad for the time. Like, the fur was pretty good on that. Rizalka will have more notes on this, I think.
We certainly played more Barbie. The chimp hugged the dog.
Chimp hugged the dog. Go. Yeah. Ellie, you're moving downstairs, maybe getting something to eat back in the tick. You get your food, Ellie. Thank you again for the raid. Get yourself fed.
I get so many channel points, I really need to start abusing them.
Yeah, because they weren't being abused before. He says as if he didn't do this to himself.
But those are rookie numbers. Push those numbers up. I need to redo mine. I have completely my video
don't
reviews.
I don't know why I did the chest thumping thing, because that is, I believe it happens in the same scene, but it's a reference to something entirely different.
I don't think it happens even in the same scene.
I keep seeing the gif where it looks the same to me, like the two gifs. One of the chest pumping and you gotta pump those numbers up, those are rookie numbers. It looks like the same background. Maybe they go to the same place. That's the other thing, not seen that movie.
Oh, you've not seen it? Okay. I've watched it once and then went, yeah, that was good. I'm never going to watch it again.
There's a lot of movies that I'm missing from the sort of the popular bag of movies that people have assumed to have watched at some point.
That's it. I think it was one of those movies where it was like, I'm stuck at home during COVID. Okay, let's go through stuff that I have missed.
Good time for it, yeah. I had this thing called the internet. I was fine.
Yeah, well.
That did me.
I too had the internet. If you thought I spent time on Tumblr before.
Le Tumblr, c'est moi.
Le Tumblr. Same, but instead, I've seen a lot of weird stuff instead.
You say that as if I haven't seen weird stuff. I just share less.
That sounds wrong.
I can't think how, but I'm not going to interrogate it too hard.
I'm not even drinking. That's the best part about this stream. I'm
Because you're too lasagnaed.
yeah, I am too lasagna. Also, husband shouted something from the living room. Oh. No. I watched Vamps last night. It was a very fun romp. Wallace Shawn was Van Helsing.
I...
Oh.
Well. I don't have a response to that, do you?
Nope, not a one.
Unexpected.
To be fair, the last person that I saw as Van Helsing was Hugh Jackman. So,
Same.
you know, Hugh Jackman and that fantastic soccer mum haircut that he had.
I'll be honest, I've seen like half of that movie.
I went to see it in the cinema and I regretted it. Deeply regretted it. But you know what? Much like we were discussing on my stream on Saturday, there should be more like A and AA games. There should be more like shit movies.
Yeah.
But it's because of the rise of streaming and the downfall of DVDs and Blu-rays that you just don't get them anymore because studios will not take the chance on not making their money back. So they don't take a chance on like shit scripts anymore.
You know,
I mean, there
honestly,
are still shit movies, but
yeah. Honestly, I think that was something brought up by Matt Damon of all people. Talking about at a certain point they would make those kind of movies precisely because physical media would come along and make up some sales. Like, I think famously that's how Dogma made literally any money.
such a good movie as well. That's my favourite Kevin Smith movie.
Not Dogma, sorry, Mallrats. That's where that...
Okay, I can see how Mallrats needed a DVD release.
Yeah. But I'm with you, yeah, Dogma's my favourite of those.
Like, I'm on a crusade though to continue buying physical media, particularly things like video games as well. If there's a game that I really, really love, I need to own it physically, if I can. New games that come out just don't have discs.
Pretty much, yeah, like PC games, like you'll get a Steam code and maybe a DVD with the Steam installer on it. I can't remember which game, but that literally happened to me once.
Some of the boxes for like PlayStation 5 games, allegedly now, because I don't have a PlayStation 5, so I don't fucking know. Allegedly, you buy the box, and inside the box there is just a code to put into your PlayStation to download it. And I'm like, so you paid how much for a plastic box?
And
sad.
A bit of card.
And a bit of cards. And it makes me very sad. When I think about, like, back in the day, the World of Warcraft special edition boxes that you used to buy on release day to install the expansions, they were so cool.
There was a lot of packaging they put around that disc as well. Just like the spare book they had lying around, like, let's whack that in, protect the disc.
Oh, yeah.
Very thoughtful of them.
It is thoughtful of them, but I miss the days of special edition boxes and, like, interesting special editions, you know, stuff that came in like treasure chests and stuff. Fable 3, the one I've got, looks like a leather-bound book. It's really nice.
The irony being that I have a copy of a game that was, I don't think it was even a special edition, I think it was just how the game came out, where the box is shaped like a book. And the game is called Fable, but it has nothing to do with the series you're talking about.
Right?
Just massive coincidence.
Not a Lionhead Studios.
Nope.
Fable.
No, it was a point and click game from '96, I want to say.
Oh, cool. I never heard of it.
Hmm.
I'm a big Fable fan, though. But I'm not going to get up on my soapbox about the writing of it, so anyway. I'll save that for Saturday.
Yes.
And another thing.
That's just going to be
Just
the title of the entire channel at some point. Just rename it.
It fucking should be. That's all I've been doing for those bloody Veilguard streams. I've now just come to the conclusion I'm not even being objective. I'm just sort of semi-hate playing it now.
But it's at the point where I don't remember there being an objective. Like that was not the objective was being objective. I don't remember that happening. It may have, and I've just
It
forgotten.
was at the start.
But it's just been supplanted by the soaped box.
Jayla having a rant? Never.
Can be you.
Couldn't be me. Sounds sus. Should we go to Silent Hill?
Maybe we should. I'm going to nip to the toilet first. Do you feel comfortable talking to people, or should I put the break screen on?
I mean, I'll talk, but
Cool. See you in a bit.
I have so many regrets. So hello, everybody. I hope you've had a good week so far, even if it's just Tuesday. Let's have a look and see what it's saying. Didi, you lot might get a laugh at how my brain did a silly thing this morning. Set up an air freshener over the trash can in the kitchen, and this morning I spotted the last little curls of it spraying, which my brain decided was smoke. So I had a mini heart attack, thinking, oh shit, the trash can is on fire. Listen, it could happen to anybody. It is more amusing when he goes, Jayla, you're in charge, bye. I know it was awfully kind of him to ask. Maybe next time we won't bother asking. Dogma was my favourite too. Zack and Mary made a porno as a follow-up. Dogma's great. Dogma's just got such clever writing. It's so funny. Does ring a bell about another Fable game. Does not ring a bell to me at all. No idea. Never heard of it. Fuck you, Icky Foo. I saw that.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Imagine peeing with your headphones on.
I don't have to.
Does that mean while you were peeing, my voice was in your ear the entire time?
I'm afraid so, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to remember that next time.
What? Oh, no.
I'm going to make this majorly uncomfortable for you.
Oh, no.
What if I start, like, whispering into the microphone as if I'm, like, whispering in your ear while you're trying to do it?
No. Why? What did I do to you? Not right this second. You're a little late on that one.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, no. I'll definitely do it, though. Yeah, just get black from the toilet that it picks up on the microphone.
This is a long distance. Motherfucker. Well, the fun thing is I can attach a microphone to this. So I could continue talking if you wanted. I don't think anyone else would. I don't think the channel would survive, but I could.
No, but now that I know that you generally forget to take your headphones off. Nah, I don't think we want piss noises. Says you, Ellie. No, we don't want piss noises.
Bold of you to assume.
Bold of you to assume. He does this when we watch stuff too. He comments on stuff I've said to myself while waiting on him. I stick by my stance. Me too, because the best part is that I know for a fact by next week, Ikifu will have forgotten about this.
And you are?
See? And he'll do it again, and he'll still have his headphones on.
Switching on the game, booting up.
I say, get the game on. More holes.
And by booting up, I mean it starts booting up on my second screen and then switches to my first after a while. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. That was gonna be my first question, was why?
That's why.
Just Why? Because fuck you, that's why.
But then again, the game runs at such a level that I did actually research having a separate PC for doing all the OBS stuff.
Really?
Yeah. I technically got something working, but then I was like, well, I'd have to switch which one I plug my mic into unless I just capture everything from the desktop I'm playing the game on. Oh fuck, I remember where I am.
Oh, me too.
What? I didn't realize you were horny for Cube.
I mean, who isn't?
Me. It's me, not horny for Cube. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Sounds sus.
So I'm just looking to increase the brightness a touch. And I probably went straight past it without realizing. Yeah, did a bit.
My prayer was for Pyramid Head. And those biceps.
Oh, I'm so aware.
Listen. Takes a special person to be a monster fucker.
And as I've said before, you're probably not alone in that regard.
I am a Tumblr girl, I know I'm not alone.
Not even within this chat, I suspect. I don't want to out anyone, but... Ooh, health.
Did we work out what we were doing wrong
No.
last week?
Not
Yeah,
even
DD.
listen.
DD gets it.
As I've stated before, we do not kink shame here. You're all welcome.
We don't kink shame here, except furries.
But no. What did they ever
I'm
do
kidding,
to you?
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, this may be joked about commonly, but some people are really fucking hostile and there is no reason to it. So
No,
I
not
don't
at all.
even joke about it anymore.
Also, I also think that it's one of the tamest, in my opinion.
Probably like
If you look at some things people are into, I'm like, seems pretty.
weirdly enough,
Pretty tame.
oh no, I moved it the other way. Just as part of a a wee community night on another Discord server, I actually ended up talking to someone who was a furry, and I just said like, feel free to bat this question back, but I genuinely don't know why furries get the hate they do. And the answer I got was that just like, they had a couple of bad people in the community giving them a tarnished name.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it does suck when there's like a couple of you just ruining it for everybody.
Yeah, it sucks for everybody else, majorly. Yeah, we don't kink shame. We just promise each other that if we die, we'll erase the internet history for you.
When I went to uni, with could have been a lot less socially weird. I don't think I've ever met a furry in real life.
No, I don't think I have either. And you probably have more of a chance to, having actually gone to conventions and shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I'm in one of the cosplay sort of creation servers that I'm in definitely have like an entire subsection of people that just build like furry suits. And to be honest, the work that they put in is insane.
Yeah?
I couldn't make that, yeah.
Is it just because it is a whole body thing that you really can't cut corners on, or do they have like a lot of detail in them?
I think it's both. You're essentially creating a mascot suit,
Yeah.
and you can make it as detailed as you like.
Mm-hmm.
So you first got to build it for your body, you got to get the proportions all right, and then make it pretty. You may have met furries who do not reveal themselves as such. Exactly.
That's a point. That's a very good point.
And yeah, a well-made furry suit probably costs more than a good car or a cheap house. Yeah, like... It's the same with the guys, though, that build, like, full cosplays of, like, Warhammer 40k Space Marine armor. Like, that shit costs money.
Oh god, yeah, must do.
Well, there's a guy that he's at every Glasgow Comic-Con that was going, especially MCM, he was always seen in it. And I was like, you know what? If I'd spent that much money building a full ultramarine suit, I'd wear it all the time too. I wouldn't make another costume.
You get a voice changer on that as well. Get the full experience. Just like
He did. He had like
nice.
full LEDs. He had the voice changer. He had the gun. And it was all in. The best part was it was all in proportion. So he walked around on stilts and stuff. He was huge. It was amazing.
Just rocking up to the spar, being like,
just like,
I will have 20 Marlboro Red.
Just one little flap that he can open in his helmet just to have a smoke out the back.
Hello, 20 Mayfair.
He told us he was a furry on day 1 of uni. Day 2 on the tram, he said to another classmate, I really like your chest hair. That is a lovely compliment. I've complimented, have I?
Have you?
Depends who it was.
Oh, none of this is good.
Yay!
But we are making progress.
We are making progress.
More bullets. I like more bullets. I would like more bullets.
You've got an alright amount. Just don't waste them.
More! Oh, I may have been here.
That was the quickest your reaction has been, and it was for something already dead.
It was pretty much preemptive.
Just,
okay, well, I've definitely been here in this case.
Oh, you smashed the telly. Yeah, you've definitely already been here. Oh, that's a shame. It looked like we were making progress.
I did collect an area map, though. That's the weird part.
Okay.
So, it certainly feels like I've been here before, but maps kind of saying no. And yeah, that's a valid reason to get thrown out of uni.
Submitting WoW screenshots as his own work. If you were gonna submit screenshots from a game, why would you pick one of the most famous MMOs on the planet?
I don't know, tell that to the makers of Limbo of the Lost. Oh look, it's bastards.
It's just, there's a couple. Vagina and high heels.
So, yeah, I'm sorry, I'll finish my story in a second.
I'm gonna say, yeah, out of context, I'm going, do tell. Although, the last time you were here, I don't remember everything being so red and flashy, so clearly you've done something.
And I'm not sure if it's something I should have done.
Well, progress, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll finish the story. Right, so there was this game called Limbo of the Lost that was in development for like 20 fucking years. And when it finally came out, not only was it about 10 years behind the times, but people found so many instances of screenshots and art nicked from other games. And one of them was World of Warcraft. Like, you didn't expect that to get spotted. What the fuck?
So, I mean, Warcraft is so recognizable.
Yeah.
Like, even people who don't play it will look at it and go, oh yeah, I've seen that before. I know where that's from. Thereabouts.
John, don't die.
Thank you for the sage advice, Didi. I will try and bear it in mind.
I have no wish to go back to that time. I do still appreciate Warcraft as a thing.
Yeah, like of all the things, of all the video games, my best friend probably knows the most about Warcraft lore than literally any other video game she's ever played. Very much her thing.
You know, the only lore I really got into with Warcraft was the Lich King.
Okay.
The Wrath of the Lich King expansion was my favorite, and the story of Arthas and stuff is really good, and I got really into it, and I couldn't really be arsed going back through all of it because oh, you're dead.
I'm a bit.
It's so, like, if you think that the lore that's created for something like Dragon Age, it's barely a postage stamp in comparison to the stuff that's come out for Warcraft.
Hmm.
And yet somehow Warcraft remains consistent. It's very impressive.
Hmm.
As in consistent through the comic books and the novelizations and the games and everything else. It's really, it's well done.
Oh fuck, I'm way back.
Oh no, did you not save?
Where?
Oh, fair point.
Wimst.
There was no sad square.
No. James is just regular sad, not save sad.
Saddest man who ever lived.
Yep.
Sad.
Sad.
Okay, so
Health.
yeah. Wait, those are things you haven't. There you go. So they're gonna get up again. Turned on the red flashy light. They were like gonna turn it off. We're having a kip.
Then again, maybe I should have expected a red light district in this game.
We're all wearing the shoes for it.
Mm-hmm.
The nurses shouldn't be, but anyway.
No, they shouldn't.
It's so nitpicky though. I can't. Shouldn't. Anyway.
I am happy to knit that pick.
I mean, if that's the only thing in this game that I'm like icking on, that's not bad.
We have picked on the facial animations in certain points, though.
Well, yeah. But that's not. Yeah, it's not terrible. I was gonna say that's nothing like to do with the writing or whatever, but I can't really pick on the writing because this is literally a remake of an old game.
No, if anything, they seem to have cut things out more than they've added them in.
Do you think?
Yeah, there was a line missing when James first meets Angela.
Is that?
Yeah, the I guess I don't care if it's dangerous or not one.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that is cut out.
I see you, leg.
Leg. Leg.
Leg.
In there.
Who made this room?
It's not so much that they've added stuff in, so much as they've elongated sections and made it far more complex. I feel like the labyrinth was never like this.
Yeah, not quite. And like they turned one room of the abstract daddy boss fight into an entire section.
Yeah, exactly.
So I see what you're saying there. Evening, Al. Welcome in.
Hello, Al.
Are you enjoying your having power?
Clearly this room was made in The Sims.
Well, I don't see a single pull ladder, so yeah, obviously.
I mean, this room was made in The Sims if Vicky Fu made it.
Hey, listen.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah. I've watched you play The Sims.
Yeah.
It was upsetting.
My choices were limited in the first Sims with no expansion packs.
Your choices were limited, but your design layouts were fucking insane.
You can try in The Sims 4 if you want.
I don't know if you've got the bandwidth for The Sims 4. You've not seen what I've seen.
Now, do you mean mental bandwidth for...
Yes.
Okay. And you have internet, Al. Well, I figured... I suppose you could be on your mobile, but this is good news. This might not be a fun room for some people.
The bug room.
Oh, I got scrammed. Oh, it's one of those fuck... Oh, do I have to kill this one? Right. This might be troublesome.
Eventually. Is there just one, or...?
I think there's more than one.
Oh! Oh. Well. Oh, and there's something skittering on the top as well.
And there's leg.
Skittering leg. Well, that's upsetting.
Yeah, I should have realized from the scrim that it was these fuckers.
See, obviously, I have your stream muted, so you're not echoing.
Hmm.
And so I don't hear the scrim.
We're not brave enough to try the screen share again.
It just goes wrong.
It does. Like, it wouldn't be so bad if it didn't take the rest of Discord with it. But it fucking do.
You know what? I kind of admire that. If I'm going down, I am taking this entire piece of software with me.
It's big you can't fire me, I quit energy.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, no, fuck you. No, you don't get your call. Okay.
Ow.
Do the old-fashioned screen share, otherwise known as she comes to visit and stares at your screen while you play. You just see my head, like, in the background, just behind his shoulder, like, peering.
Yeah, I had just realized I'd left the webcam on this whole time and I didn't intend to.
Like some kind of neurodivergent parrot.
Just occasionally leaning into shot.
Stay sacked.
I'm just gonna.
King as she does it. Listen, if I didn't have a child, I would.
I'm just gonna leave the webcam on this time. It's inconsistent, but oh no, it's your man. Sorry, what? What?
Nothing.
This is my choice. No, not you. The growls speak for themselves. Fuck off, you metal cunt.
Well, this is pleasant.
Oh, fuck me. Right.
Looks like you did, yes.
Drugs.
Well, if I remember rightly, if they're doing it the same as the original game, Pyramid Head is basically chasing you to try and push you in the right direction. If you're going the wrong direction, ooh, scene.
Scene.
Sad face.
That bastard. He's ruined the J-skit.
Not the jacket. Joker's okay though, right?
Yeah, looks like it. Ooh, that is gnarly.
Ooh.
Well, she did die in the lift, so you know. Well, no, actually, she died outside the lift. That was part of the problem.
I mean, like, a little bit. A tiny bit death.
Yeah, maybe that was a missed opportunity. Like, in that scene, she makes it into the lift, but before the doors close, Pyramid Head gets the great knife in. But then her body wouldn't disappear, and James wouldn't encounter her later and be like, as is his custom.
And now he's very confused because obviously she was somewhere talking to him, and now she's like, hamburger meat.
In danger of threatening Batman.
In danger of
Yeah, you think she's safe, but before the doors close, the knife gaffer. That's exactly what I'm talking about, DD.
Oh, the bar? Oh, okay, so the bars are ripped open.
No, they... Right, I see what you're saying there. I was still thinking back to that scene. Just need to have James move her body somewhere safe and it vanishes. That could work, I guess. Oh, classic track.
Sexy cube's gone.
I didn't have you down as a cube fucker, but I'm learning interesting new things today. And now I have great knife. Frank,
He absolutely cannot pull.
frankly, I think it's just okay knife.
Come
Like,
on, James.
right, see this entire thing he's about to do. That is one tap of the thumbstick.
I love it. It's like, we are now the threat. That man cannot lift that knife. There is nothing threatening about this. He looks like he's trying to move a couch.
Right, apparently I can't even use the save spot with the great Nif.
Oh, okay. Could you put it down and use it?
Yeah. But the controls got mixed up and it just picked it up again.
Bad, but no, with knife. It probably does weigh as much as a couch. He's definitely trying to at least drag a fridge. Fully laden fridge.
Yeah, there's not much capacity for moving about. I am taking a punt on what I'm meant to do here.
I was say, you dragging it through the...
That's interesting. I don't think this was part of the original.
No. No, they've certainly made the labyrinth more interesting now.
Also, you cannot fine tune the aiming on this.
Yeah, see, you're walking a bit skewer.
A little bit.
Come on, James, put your back into it.
Like, or leave it the fuck there because you're going up a ladder. You know what? It doesn't even look that big. Probably hefty though.
Listen, it's not about the size, it's what you do with it, mate.
I feel like normally this conversation would be going the other way around. In a vastly different scenario. Extremely dense now. He's made of fucking depleted uranium or some shit. Because in Silent Hill 2, you can get that as just a regular weapon that goes in your inventory. And by a regular weapon, I mean one he can barely carry around.
Yeah, but it takes like 10 seconds to swing it.
One hit kill with it though.
Yeah, if you can aim it.
That is the tricky part, yes.
That's what she said.
Wait, hey?
Oh, sorry. So Miriam was a traitor.
Fucking Miriam, man.
Apparently, fucking Miriam.
Mm-hmm.
Not the only- oh no, you can read all of them.
I-
Walter Sullivan.
Right, hang on. I didn't get an option to read this one, although the text was visible.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if you can read all of them.
I don't know if you get a read option for all of them, but...
But that one gave you ammo.
Oh, Brian Ammo, yeah. It was a good sort. Sad to see him go.
Oh, Walter, the room guy, exactly. Nice little Easter egg.
No, not James Sunders Crunk.
Oh no! James is like, oh, great. I'll just get in now. Eddie.
It's Eddie Deddy.
Oh, I understand the ominous things of, oh, these graves are going to be filled. Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Silent Hill is scary.
Eh?
Silent Hill is scary. I'd say this
It-
as someone who's not
It
played.
is. It's like its whole thing. Oh, and what have we got here? Hole.
Oh my god, are we gonna jump in a hole?
We're gonna jump in a hole.
We do love a hole. Get in the hole, James.
Okay, James. Into your hole.
I mean, we should be insanely underground by now. We've done a lot of hole jumping. Last stream there was like at least 7 holes.
Like, we're gonna bump into Rizalka any minute.
That's it. And you know, he keeps going down the stairs. He's just like, I have not seen the sky in so long.
Assuming they're talking about the Miriam Walter killed, wasn't she like 8? I did not remember that.
Yes. Yeah. If that's what they're, if that is the Miriam they're talking about, which would make sense, she was a child. Ominous blood walls.
Love that. Just my style.
Beautiful horror trope. Oh, there he is.
Uh-huh.
You just had to follow me all the way out.
Assuming then there's a boss fight for you.
How many times do I have to kill you?
Eddie. Whoa, Eddie. It's me.
Oh,
Also, I have more guns than you.
hi, James.
It's a man that's dressed this way is difficult to take seriously.
I kind of expect that hat to have a wee propeller on top of it.
Does it look like him to
Yeah,
me?
exactly. Yeah.
You fat
It's giving me
disgusting
Tweedledum,
piece of shit.
Tweedledee
You make me
vibes.
sick. You gonna cry, fat ass? You gonna run to your mama? Waste of skin. Why don't you just kill yourself?
How does he have a single action army?
Maybe he was right.
A
It's a
spirit.
nice looking gun, but it seems really like
Nothing but a fat, disgusting
Howdy.
piece of shit.
impactful.
But you know what? It doesn't matter.
You've got what?
if you're smart,
6 bullets in it?
ugly, pretty.
Maybe you
Think
only
you're
need 5.
reload?
But you dead, and a corpse can't laugh.
Okay, he's only got 3 rounds maximum.
Eddie.
What's that? You want to talk down to me some more?
Yeah, it is totally part of
Should we
his
relax?
character. For sure.
Just like the rest of them, James.
No, I don't want to.
Shut up! You think I'm stupid? You think I don't see it? But you've been laughing at me all along. Ever since we first met.
No, we're just kind of been looking at you going, oh, honey.
Like,
I don't know
oh,
James
sweet.
has ever laughed in his life.
Wow!
But yeah, that was unexpected.
Help, Eddie.
Don't get all holy on me, James.
You know what? For a man who looks like he has never thrown a punch in his life, that was pretty good.
Me, we're the same. We're not like other people, don't you know that?
He looks like the type of person that would punch someone wrong, you know?
Oh yeah,
Well,
he's got a broken pinky now.
you're about to find
For sure,
out.
he looks like the type that would tuck his thumb into the fist.
I mean,
Punch me.
I have not done that since I was 6.
I really thought you were just going to say, I mean, I do that. And I was like, really?
Karate must have been a fucking ball for you.
I was thinking, I was like, you used to do karate at Scott's Club, like, how broken are your fingers?
James, when you're hated, picked on,
Meat locker.
on,
Not
Mhm.
ominous at all.
just 'cause of the way you
It's a
look.
nice setting though, like, if you're into horror, like, they've done this nicely. It's so much more interesting than the original fight.
Yeah, the original one was like very well lit.
Yeah, the original one was fluorescent lighting. You could see him a mile away.
I shot him too, right in the leg. He cried more than the dog.
Although, Eddie, you killed a dog, man.
Yeah,
Like,
you're gonna die now.
you want to shoot a person? Hey, it's not my business. You killed a dog? Piece of shit. Oh, that's creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you're playing it. I'd have cried by now.
Honestly, that is the first time you've said that this entire time.
Because this is creepy. No, it would be very different if I was holding the controller. There would be a lot of flailing. But this is see stuff where I can't see
James, don't be sh-
things clearly in front of my face freaks me out. But I'm still not incredibly comfortable with being in the dark.
Hmm. Oh, headbutt.
Didn't think he had it in him.
I did not either.
Head, you were fine when people murdered. The fucker didn't deserve it.
Who's laughing now?
Now you tuck a rock into the fist. I mean,
There you are.
I wouldn't punch with a rock in my hand. I would swing the rock. If you're punching with a rock in your hand, you're asking for a broken knuckle.
What about like a metal rod shape?
What you mean, just like a metal pipe?
Like held in between the fingers, specifically.
I think you're still liable to hurt yourself.
Fair enough.
That's why anytime someone like gives women the shitty self-defense tips of put your car keys between your fingers, I'm like, what am I gonna do? Scratch them to death?
Yeah, also, yeah, you're gonna lose skin off your fingers. Just FYI.
I'm gonna lose skin off my fingers, I'm gonna lose my car keys, and I'm not gonna do any damage.
Yeah, don't do it with the car key. Gotta be the house key at least.
Well, what I've actually got on my keys is I have a very hard resin knuckle duster. That looks like a cat. It looks like a cat paw, so it's spiky, but it's sparkly. And everyone's like, oh, that's such a nice keychain. I'm like, thanks. You come near me, I'll scratch your fucking eyes out.
Like a cat.
Yeah, but if you were gonna like stab them in the eye, you wouldn't put it between your fingers. You just hold it like a knife. And frankly, if they're close enough to that you can aim for their eyeballs, you'd be better like kicking them in the shins.
I walloped some meat. It was not an effective fighting tactic.
I mean, if you're walloping meat, I hope you wash your hands up. You said it!
Unfortunately.
You did it.
Also, Eddie has 100% whacked off when he's in Silent Hill.
Chain kick can't ensure safety. I absolutely can.
So, apologies if this isn't visible at all. It just feels like I should absolutely not have the torch on in this fight.
It's it's
One
sort
second.
of visible. It kind of makes it even scarier.
Bonk. Bonk. Is this 3 phases or just 2? This will be 3 phases, I think.
3. I think most of them are 3. Oh, he's moving the meat. Fog effect, nice in here.
Mmm.
Scary, but you know, nice. Ah, cool.
I do appreciate that we've learned how to make light interact with fog.
Yeah, it took him long enough. Or maybe it's just the engines needed to catch up.
Frankly, it was having the spare, clock cycles and shit to...
That makes sense.
It's a non-trivial calculation, I believe.
This is it, James.
Or is it?
I mean, you got him in a corner, but... Oh, no. He runs pretty quickly for a guy that's taken a lot of bullets.
John, don't die.
Okay, I'll try. There we go. Yeah, I thought Didi might have been the one redeeming that one.
That's it. There you go. Congratulations. You killed a man in shorts. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I kind of am.
Okay. Now you can wear his hat. James is like, oh no, I've killed a person. That's the first time I've ever done that.
Well, it's the first time I've killed someone who wasn't a leggy monster in high heels.
That was such a funny unlock, just. And then James took his hat.
I did get achievable. I didn't double check the text. I suspect it did not say new hat.
That is my least favorite thing to do.
I do not kill people. That is my least favorite thing to do.
I love my wife.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Sir, are you gonna order? James' defense, having an oh no reaction to killing someone is a good thing to have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for what is definitely the last time.
Yep. And the first.
And what do we get? Sad.
Bad. Oh, that angle is interesting.
Okay, well, we'll just leave it on there while we go for a break because it is past the hour mark. And James's
Looming
defense having a
face.
known. Yeah, sorry, you just read that. Yes, kill Eddie, get his hat as a cosmetic reward. Should
Can you
be.
imagine waking up in the morning and that's looming over you?
Yeah. Sad. Okay, gonna go on a wee break. In fact, no, I'm gonna switch to the pause screen because it doesn't make noise. I'm gonna go for a wee break for a couple of minutes. In the meantime, think about getting up, walking around, having a bit of a stretch, get yourself a drink or a snack if you feel like it. Make sure you're staying on top of your meds, whatever you do. You deserve the health and happiness those bring. We're gonna play you some clips in the meantime to keep you entertained. So we'll see you back in a few minutes. And roll for puppy. Okay, I don't know what I can do. Unless I pressed the wrong button. But at least Link gets a good death scene out of it. I'm just gonna live down here for a while, if that's okay. Oh. Ugh. Bloody hell. I'm glad you all laugh at my misfortune, because I was blatantly doing it for comedy and... Yes, hello, friend. What? Aww. Took my toy. Oh no! It's exactly what he's like. Oh, I take it... No, take it back. Take it back. It was one of those. I don't remember which. Also, I hope that green thing isn't important because my eyes are drawn straight towards it. So if it's not important, why you making it so... I did not expect that. At least we get a good item down here. Gift of a medium. Because I don't want that. I don't want those fuckers near me.
Unless it's Blackwell.
Okay, you've got me there.
Yeah.
Wait. Wait.
Oh, pardon me.
Wow, you're more excited about it than I am. No. Everything is fine. Nobody wants to kill me. Certainly not a giant robot straight out of hentai. But with lasers. So straight out of hentai. If I shoot one, will it set the other off? Yes it will. Shit. Sorry pal. Hey, don't fucking stand there. Help us out. Come on, get down here, you prick. I'll fucking fight you behind Tesco. Oh. Oh, I did a bad thing. I did a bad thing. Away hiding. Oh well. I got to exploit him a little bit for content. Yes, I did. Because you're a handsome star and everyone loves you. But that's half the problem. You're very handsome, but you bloody well know it. Yes, you do. You're gorgeous and I love you. Yes. Not true. Thank you. Okay, so they don't put any important items in this section, it would seem. Which is nice of them. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck. Oh, no, this is just beyond the fucking pale.
And it took fewer bullets to kill him now than it would have if he had transformed.
So, does anybody know what happened there? I don't know what happened there. I believe that's the take 2 healing items because fucking Birkin. Alright, pal, what do you let us do? No, not like that. Where the fuck did you end up, Leon? What the fuck was that? I'm back, Ada. I'm just gonna live down here for a while, if that's okay. Oh. Ugh. Bloody hell. I'm glad you all laugh at my misfortune, because I was blatantly doing it for comedy and So, in case it wasn't clear, Shodan's charging the mining laser for a strike against Earth, and what the fuck are you up to, mate? Yay! Okay, part of it done. Time to save. Oh, for fuck! Hand is just fucking relentless today.
Oh, you should probably save, by the way.
I've done so.
Yay.
Wait, what the fuck just happened there? Did anyone else see that?
Gus? I was looking at the walkthrough, I'm afraid.
There's a wibbly thing in the middle of the screen.
Oh.
Well hidden and such. BRB Gaby Foods. Important. Right, stitch that. God, this just makes people fall over. I'm sort of in love. I have nowhere near enough bullets. Keep it up. Also, technically, I'm not sure I'm getting hurt by these things. Had to say it. Had to fucking say it. As they all say, arg upon dime.
Less
Yeah.
than writing
Okay, we are back on.
But yeah.
Live. Just probably should have said that before. Just doing it.
I didn't see anything incriminating
Cool.
yet.
And yeah, I really wanted to play Son of Hubris, which means whatever mitigation I put in to stop that happening has stopped working. So I've got a job to do. No, we don't need to see sad face again. Sad.
I don't know. That's a particularly fantastic angle for sad face. That's
James,
just awesome.
I control you and you're gonna get your hush puppies wet. Are those still a brand? I don't even know. It's been a while since I've set foot in a shoe store. Ah, that's why you were quiet for a moment.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the quote, Jayla.
I have actually changed my quote bot now. I did the good thing.
Oh, damn, well done.
and I got Nightbot instead of Streamer. By the way, anybody who streams, if you're using Stream Elements, just be aware it's not that good for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it seems like the Nightbot one is a bit more fully featured.
Well, you know, it did okay. It was a little bit janky in certain bits, not as easy to calibrate stuff, but I asked them, hey, can I get is there any place that I can download all of my quotes from the quote bot? And they came back to me and went, no. I was like, what do you mean no?
Is that, you'll just go fuck yourself is what you'll do.
Yeah, they were basically just like, no. Now, luckily, I still have my Stream Labs account, which had a list of all my quotes, which meant I had to, once again, for the second time, manually re-enter all of my quotes into Nightbot. And I did it. But it sadly meant that any quotes that then got put through Stream Elements have now been lost, unless I could remember them.
Heck.
Which is sad.
Yeah,
it's sad, but it needed done.
Yeah, that is just a dumb feature not to have.
Yeah, you couldn't. There's no way to download it. All I could do was apparently do ! quote constantly until I got them all. Like some kind of haunted gacha machine.
Well, that does mean I can add your quote bot to my channel now. If you are okay
Emphasis
with
will be
that.
Thrilled. Absolutely.
All right. We'll figure that out later.
It's absolutely, because I talk a lot of shit in your channel.
Mm-hmm. We eat it sausage, now you can watch a game with sausage monsters in it. I don't know why I thought that called for half a Russian accent, but there you go. You have add quote as a macro.
On my keyboard. I love that.
Excellent. Dedicated to the craft, Azure Al.
No, I sorted my Nightbot. I've got new alerts and stuff. I sorted all of that, made it pretty. I just haven't done the video redeems yet, because the effort.
Yep. And honestly, you do not want my setup. It is such a faff.
No, I know, you've told me about your setup and it sounds like a faff. Sounds like something I don't want any part of.
A quick refresher for anyone who wasn't there for me saying all of this stuff, because okay, hold on. Let's go back. We'll put that on hold for a second. The way James was coming into that dock, he was absolutely about to hit his oar off of one of those pillars. Anyway.
I don't know why the sentence hit his oar just made me cackle.
Gonna whap his oar off of one of the pillars.
I think it's a Scottish accent when you say he was gonna whack his oar. It's like,
Is he aye?
is he aye?
Spend unforgettable moments on Toluca Lake. These waters will bring you peace. £15 for the day.
Whack your oar until the lake.
She whacked my oar until I think of an end to the sentence.
OBS is one of those things where you set it up, never touch it again, because you have no idea how to do it again.
Oh no, for real. Like,
yeah.
My current setup, why can't I read this? Let me read this. I press a button on Touch Portal. It sends a signal via WebSocket to StreamerBot. No, tell a lie. Touch Portal sends a message via WebSocket to StreamerBot, which then sends a message to OBS, again via WebSocket, a different one, to unhide a certain media source.
Why?
Because that meant I could do everything locally without relying on Twitch alerts or Trigger Fire or anything.
Okay. Considering the amount of fuckery I've had with Trigger Fire, that's fair enough.
I did not know this at the time, and I was just being me. But in retrospect, yeah, it has worked out. Fish.
That's a light bulb in the fish's mouth.
Does appear to be.
That seems like that will be important later.
Large one of the West, tempted by the lure's appeal, failed to resist it. So horny fibs.
Horny fibs. Yeah, I don't want to use trigger fire because I've had issues with that in the past. I've had more issues with Twitch's integrated. Closed.
Who handcuffs the door? As the cold draws near, they abandon their old nests to return in time. A flamingo, mate. Or a
That's not a
pelican.
flamingo.
A pelican?
It's not a pelican either.
Okay, well let's have another look at it.
It's not a heron.
Maybe. Look, I don't know how to bird.
Definitely not a flamingo.
International
It's too elegant
symbol.
to be a pelican.
International symbol of we fucking in here, do not disturb.
Yeah.
Why are you taking that?
Why did he stick his hand down all those holes? That's not the weirdest thing he's done.
Yeah, if the apple wasn't rotten before, it fucking is now. Lone one of the east, out of the water safety, now lost out of breath.
These sentences are... Do not eat the apple. Listen, if he ate the apple, again, not the worst thing he's done.
Not the worst thing he's done today.
What's worse than finding a worm in your apple? Finding half a worm. Protein.
Well, it's better than the other version of that joke I heard. Well, what's worse than finding a worm in your apple?
Don't say it.
Jayla.
What?
What's worse than finding a worm in your apple?
Dare I
Now, the rather disturbing answer to that question is cancer. But
I knew it. I knew you were going to say it. Because I know that joke.
yeah,
Or at the very least, any variation of that joke.
Yeah.
What's worse than this? Cancer.
mm,
I mean, yes. Al's just like, oh,
yeah.
okay, correction. Tie on the door is we fucking, handcuffs on the door, we kinky fucking. Surely you would... Does that mean they have extra pairs of handcuffs then? Surely you need the handcuffs.
I mean, you'd want a backup in the first place, so.
You could use the tie though.
One is none.
I don't know, have you ever like tied something and then you've accidentally pulled it too much and you're like, this is not coming off. We need scissors.
I did do a quick repair to a laptop bag with a shoelace. And that quick repair lasted about 10 years, I think.
That sounds about right.
Mary.
Oh, ooh.
Lakeview Hotel. It can't be.
Oh yeah, for anybody who wants a new unusual type of torture that I accidentally discovered, ask your other half when they are absolutely exhausted questions about the plot of any Metal Gear Solid.
Who does Snake work for?
Deserved it, huh? The fart face.
I don't know why I gave you that voice.
I was gonna say,
Then again, maybe
mean.
not so bad.
I apologize. Just happened.
Uh-huh.
It's probably how it sounded to him, to be fair.
Oh.
Any other things planned? I think I saw a dark
Put his
room back
headphones
there.
on.
to lock me up in.
No. I
What a
think you've had
classic.
enough.
Saying it's Solid Snake
For
shows a
now.
picture of naked Snake.
Well,
Oh, God.
that's reassuring.
That would irritate me, in fairness.
I need your help
That would
finding
bother me
Erin.
too. I like that
She's
song.
here.
Oh, Buster Chicken Street. And the Hydrate.
Come on, tell me.
I wish I knew.
But
Actually, do you have water today to hydrate with?
Asp. Are you feeling okay?
So they're really
No. I told you earlier.
Yep.
oh, yeah. Want to read it? Just don't tell Rachel, okay?
Who?
Who's Rachel?
Yeah, wait, what?
Nurse.
Oh, yeah, there we go, thanks.
Took it from her locker.
My dearest Laura, I'm leaving this letter with Rachel to give to you after I'm gone. I'm far away now. In a quiet, beautiful place. Please forgive me for not saying goodbye before I left. Be well, Laura. Don't be too hard on the sisters. And Laura, about James. I know you hate him because you think he isn't nice to me, but please, give him a chance. It's true, he can be a little surly sometimes, and he doesn't laugh much. But underneath, he's a really sweet person. I love you, Laura. I love you like my very own daughter. I wish things were different. I wish we could be happy together, like we talked about. Even so, I know you will have a good life. You're a strong, smart, beautiful girl. Happy 8th birthday, Laura. Your friend, Mary.
Laura. How old are you?
I do like the eye take there.
Last week.
Yeah, that's nice.
Hmm.
That means Mary couldn't have died 3 years ago. Could she really be here?
That's your takeaway from this?
Is this the quiet, beautiful place she was talking about?
This man's exceptional at reading the room.
She even showed me all her pictures. She really wanted to come back. She also talked a lot about you, you know? She even...
What? What is it?
Well,
You wouldn't smile and watch if
kind
if
of
your
like
wife
the
was
other
dying.
letter. I think the one was for you. The envelope had your name on it.
Did you read it?
I wanted to. This one time, I almost did. Figured you didn't deserve to have it. But then I thought, Mary wouldn't want me to keep it from you. So I just sort of kept it for you. Here.
Thank you, Laura.
Oh, kid, you've had this the entire time?
Mm-hmm. He was too busy being a little shit.
Yeah.
It's empty. Laura, there's nothing in it.
What? But I didn't take it. I swear.
Well, where is it then?
I must have lost it. I gotta find it.
Laura!
Oh, come on, James. If she survived this long, she's probably going to be fine.
Yeah. He's like, no, wait, I must protect you. And she's like, bitch, I am fine.
She's probably died fewer times than I have. Ooh, that was odd. It's the frame generation being fucky again. Just Silent Hill 2 remake things.
Hmm.
It's a wonderful technology, but it does like to break sometimes.
I can't say I've played many games right now with that on it.
Well, they didn't backport it to Inquisition.
No.
I mean, surely it runs well enough.
It runs perfectly on my PC.
Yeah, because we're brute forcing it at this point. Can even get Batman Arkham Knight to run well these days.
You know what? Inquisition actually runs really well. It's Origins that does not run.
But it runs at a fine frame rate just for a maximum of 2 hours, and that is on the high end.
I was gonna say, you got 2 hours?
I did.
Wow.
Absolute fucking maximum, but
Yeah. Eventually you can just hear it going, kill me.
no, it just gets to one loading screen and then it just goes bleh.
Let me die. It's like, no, I still want to play this.
No, you're an RPG. These are rookie numbers. You gotta pump those up.
Exactly. It's like, no, you're an RPG and with lots and lots of different story options. You're gonna let me play you until you die.
Alright, we can't go this way. There's a red rope.
Oh no, there's a rope.
Yeah.
Of all the things that we've been through.
My one weakness. But yeah, I can't wait for the nurses to show up here too.
Yeah, with Origins I got very used to every time I loaded into a new area,
Yeah.
new save. New save.
100%.
I ended up creating a sort of quick save, like a quick save button so I could just hit it, like, yep.
Mr. James Sunderland even. Regarding the videotape you left in your room during your last stay, I'm glad to inform you that we have recovered the item and moved it to the employee section on the first floor. The tape is stored within the hotel safe to be returned to you at your earliest convenience.
What's the bet that the staff watched it and were really sad to discover it wasn't porn?
Really, really, really sad to discover.
Just, oh.
Is it? Oh, it's not. Oh.
Oh, they made a heartfelt family memory.
Hmm.
Okay. I've stepped 5 feet. Time to save.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes.
Listen.
I mean, I love that game and it's bad enough at the best of times, and then I just riddled it with mods.
Hmm.
I mean, the mods make it look so pretty. It overhauled the entire thing. It is essentially looking like a remaster on my PC. I just can't get it to play for longer than like 45 minutes.
And nobody looks like they have Lego hair.
And nobody looks like... Yeah, like somebody... you can get it on Nexus Mods. Somebody did an entire overhaul. So it is... It's not quite a full remaster, but it's essentially looks phenomenal. It looks great.
See, I'd be tempted to try that, but then I might have the situation where it actually runs on my PC and you'll burn me as a witch.
Or you'll never get me out your house.
I
But your PC runs it.
don't like that scenario either. My PC. I do stuff with it.
Exactly. Jayla, I have to. I have to work. No, you don't.
Your child needs you. Who?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about? I'm not even married. Shut up. Go away.
The screams you do when you're in the middle of the action and the game suddenly just, yeah, it's painful. You're like, no!
No.
He dies. But it does look very pretty. I've got that overhaul mod. It makes it look entirely brand new. I've got Grey Warden armor mod, so they actually look like Grey Wardens and not just, hey, we found this in a cupboard. I'm gonna put this on now.
Look, Grey Wardens can be clown shoes too. It's allowed these days.
Just how they make them look in Veilguard. Fucking put them in skirts. What else have I got on it? Oh, I've got my favourite mod of all, Skip the Fade.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've done it too many times. I do not need to suffer through it.
You know, I get that on one level, and on the other, I do like encountering everyone who's like, oh, but I'm tempted by this one thing. Is that it could be true, but... And then you get to Morgan, she's just fucking over it. It's like, yeah, yeah,
she's
illusion.
Just like, fuck off.
That's shit better magic than this.
You look at your armor. I do when I'm taking screenshots for editing. I want everyone to look pretty. I want it's more of an immersion thing. I want people to look the part of who they're meant to be. You know?
Like when the invitation says black tie and somebody just decides, oh, well, I guess I'll put on a waistcoat. It's like, no.
Exactly. That's why I was thrilled to bits if you don't have Alistair as king and he comes back in Inquisition, you get to see him in, first of all, glorious HD.
Mm-hmm.
And also in full, proper Grey Warden armor. And I was like, you look so good. My boy, you're as beautiful as the day I lost you. I have a lot of feelings about Dragon Age in case people don't know me.
Hello, this is Jayla. You're obviously meeting for the first time.
Hang on, she'll get her soapbox. Getting higher and higher. I'm gonna have to get a ladder to climb onto the fucking thing.
I mean, you can't let her get any higher up on the soapbox because it's already slippery. If she falls off that thing, she'll go full ostrich.
That's what happens when you're 5'4". You need the soapbox to be even higher.
Hedera helix seems to have some kind of pest. Separate from the rest of the plants, or they'll all die. Time to kill some plants, I guess.
Oh, it's a plant. Okay. I don't know what it was, but I was sitting there going, that's a fucking cool name.
New alt unlocked.
When you didn't think I was flirting with him despite my efforts to go, nah, I'm an elf boy girl. Alistair will always be my favourite romance in that game.
Sunrise?
I love that.
No.
I love that golden retriever.
He even kind of has the hair for it.
Exactly. I love a himbo. And he's not even that much of a himbo, but he's himbo adjacent.
Absolutely himbo adjacent.
Yeah. He has the capacity to himbo.
I like that. Meanwhile, Didi's warden is kneeling in the middle of combat because there's trap XP to get.
I force his ass into marriage and kingship. No, he married my warden and he's very happy.
So we're both very happy. Stop asking.
Well, you know, until Inquisition, when it's like, where's a hero for real? Nah, she's off on a gallivant.
Mm.
Is she queen? Yeah, that doesn't mean she's not off on a gallivant.
I mean, who can... If the queen can't go off gallivanting, who can?
I was about to start having a rant, but I'll save it for Saturday. When it will have far more context to what I'm doing.
Oh, maybe the music box, actually. I don't remember Monster showing up in the hotel until it becomes Other Hotel. Mild spoilers.
Huh, that's actually a fair point.
Ah, yeah, I probably should have figured that one out. Oh, it's one of these again. And I need to stick a thing in it.
Not the apple?
As it turns out.
I'm sitting there being like, so what do we do with the rotten
Like, I had a solid plan and now it's just, don't know what to do with myself.
apple?
Happy.
Apple.
James Saunders Crunk wants his happy slices.
And he's just really sad that he can't stick his hand down any of these toilets.
I mean, I would if they had items, but apparently they don't.
He's sitting there going, oh, they're cleaning everything.
Yeah, what's the point? Takes the fun out of it.
Why bother?
Like, if it doesn't look like it's literally gonna melt my arm off, where's the fun?
Yeah, that's what he's been asking himself the entire time in Silent Hill. Where's the fun?
Should clean up the fireplace in the conference room. Okay, apparently I've made a note of where conference room is.
Stick your hand into it. I also like the Origins gift system. Me too. I liked that with the Origin system, you could see where your approval was with people. I think you could also do the same with that in Dragon Age 2. It was just in Dragon Age 3, you just had to sort of gauge people's mood by how they were speaking to you. And Blackwall, if he doesn't like you, is so funny. That man is a bitch. That man is an absolute bitch.
Oh yeah, where's the conference room? Not in here. Okay.
Like at one point I just walked up to him and was like, do we have a problem? And he was like, yeah, I don't like you. It's like, oh, okay.
I mean, it doesn't feel like a problem to me. I can just avoid you or order you to go to your death.
Yeah. I liked all the characters in Inquisition, even the ones that like, because I like I like complex characters, or at least I like characters that don't always have positive points of view.
Sorry, just I was remarking on the extremely interesting book title that we had a minute ago.
The Bible. Oh no, these are just books.
The Bible.
The Bible.
And what's this one? Stalwart to the end. I don't know, barely even know him.
Yeah. Sad.
Sad.
I primarily play an elf. I am one of these fantasy genre lovers who could not give a single fuck about playing an elf. I never have.
I have done an elf playthrough. Normally I go the human noble one, and then I get revenge on that one prick. And I kind of lose interest after that because that's the big thing for me.
You're like, that's the thing I wanted to do. Thetis can just burn them.
Yeah. Not my monkeys, not my circus.
I have never Dragon Age.
Okay.
Al, if you do Dragon Age, we need to talk about it because I have feelings. Intense burning feelings.
That's going to be a whole new side thread on the Discord.
Yeah, just like, oh wait, hang on. Jayla is just word vomiting at Al.
So, hi, what do you think of Dragon Age?
In this TED talk, I shall.
It's 4 hours long and nobody leaves the fucking building.
Lock the doors. Yeah, no, exactly. Listen, if you can't, like... If you can't lower dump with your friends, what can you do?
If you can't handle me, my Alistair should rule the entire galaxy. You don't deserve...
Listen.
I didn't have an end to that sentence, and frankly, it's a fucking weird saying anyway.
This is actually now reminding me that I need to shoot my tattooist off an email to...
I'm glad that's where that sentence went.
Shoot my tattooist. Ian! Come here!
I just want to talk!
No, because I have, I discussed this before, I've got a Dragon Age tattoo on the way. I'm just getting the design finalized, so I can give him money. I got paid the other day,
Yay.
and I would really like to give him money before I turn into a reprobate and spend it.
I like how you don't consider paying for a tattoo to be spending like a reprobate.
It's going to be on me the rest of my life.
It's a long-term investment is what you're saying.
Yes. Let's put this way, the amount of money I've spent on my skin is considerable. Nice.
Chunky. You know, like, normally I like a good CRTL, but on this particular playthrough, they're smashable. And that means I smash them. I smash them all.
Smashing good time.
Way.
Your skin is your biggest organ, in fairness. Got to take care of it. I mean, I take care of it. I also draw lots of pretty pictures on it. Or I pay someone else who's far more talented to draw pretty pictures on me.
Do you just do like a description when getting your tattoo designed, or do you actually do some of the drawing yourself?
Sometimes the Stranger Things tattoo that I've got on my left forearm, I drew the initial design of it, and then my tattoo artist Kieran, who did this one, he tweaked it and made it look a bit more dynamic. So instead of like a flat cassette, the cassette tape is 3D, and he just made it infinitely prettier. because I can draw well, but you know, when it comes to, I'm not a tattoo artist, so I don't know how it can sit in my skin properly. So I'll basically be like, this is roughly what I'm thinking. What do you think, though? And let's tweak it. I had Hanan design mine. Nice.
Oh, nice.
I love Hanan's designs.
Yeah, but they keep threatening to tattoo me, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Do you want a tattoo? Or?
Eventually, I'm just very, very picky about it.
Joel had the cutest tattoo idea in that he was going to build up a sleeve that was made up of, get a piece a year done on it, made up of the things Freya is into that year. So,
oh, I love it.
Yeah, so it would start, to be honest, at the moment, it would start with Elmo.
Yeah, 100%.
But he thought it would be funny to do Elmo dressed as Papa Emeritus from Ghost.
What if he used the other arm to put what he was into? Because I think Elmo's going at the top of both of them.
Yeah, oh no, for sure. Though Bluey is a close second. She likes Bluey, but yeah,
okay.
Just every year, just a new piece of things Freya's into, which I thought was super, super cute.
Yeah, I've heard of Paw Patrol. I don't know if that's any good. I've heard of it.
It's okay. At the moment in our house, it's Sesame Street is the big thing, and Bluey. But I think Bluey's more for me. I like Bluey. It's pretty terrible. Doesn't meet our exacting standards, does it, Al?
Look, some kids' TV holds up.
Some kids' TV is great. Some kids' TV is bloody terrible.
And some TV I watched. Some TV I watched as a kid I should not have been watching, but there you go.
It's no Barbie's Dreamhouse. My things that I watched as a kid, and I now realise, I was a bit older, but I loved stuff like Biker Mice from Mars.
Is there really an age limit on that?
It's cartoon violence, I guess, but Biker Mice from Mars, I'm convinced, started me down a path of my taste in men.
Oh, Lord. 202.
They were some good-looking mice, and they drove motorbikes. Cannot tell me that some of those biker mice were leather jackets and eye patches, gothic, yeah. Look, all I'm saying. It could have been worse. It could have been Street Sharks, okay?
You're right, that would have been weird.
There you go. You're like, oh yeah, that's worse. It is worse. Barbie's Dreamhouse is honestly great TV, would recommend. Nice. Yeah, I was also a Turtles kid. I was a Turtles kid and the original X-Men.
Although, speaking of violence, it was also the Power Rangers.
Oh, Jason David Frank. The Green Ranger was my first love. And he was a lovely man, might I add. I got to meet him when we did the BBC stuff. Real Ghostbusters or nothing, yes. I think it's on Netflix now, or was it somewhere? I think so. No, Jason David Frank was lovely. The Blue Ranger, the original Blue Ranger was lovely. The second Black Ranger, like, we were interviewing him for BBC The Social, like, when they came to do a Comic-Con, we got part of the press junket. And one of the, like, it was just a kind of basic question of, Power Rangers, your career, blah, blah. And he kind of just started going off on a very odd rant about how Power Rangers basically ruined his career. Because after that, he was typecast and he couldn't get any other work. And he ended up, like, sofa surfing and stuff. And I'm sitting there going, well, that's my childhood.
Oh, but that's the only thing I know you from, which is kind of your point now that I think about it.
Yeah. Yellow Ranger's also the best Ranger, alright.
Yeah.
I was a Pink Ranger. My very first couple that I ever shipped was the Pink Ranger and the Green Ranger, but not Cat, because Cat was a man-stealing whore. Kimberly or nothing. She absolutely, if you, like, go back and...
She was possessed by evil.
But then she wasn't. She waited until they broke up and like pounced on him when he was on the rebound. Man stealing whore.
Jesus.
See? Edie said it was valid.
Oh, was it? Actually, there was a video I was watching of, oh my god, why can't I remember either of their names? Original Red and Original Black Ranger. They were talking about how they didn't appear in the first movie. And it was basically contract shit. But, Black Power Ranger barely aged a day. I'm gonna look up his name now.
Oh yeah, no, he's not aged at all. Like, he looks great.
It's just, what are you complaining about, man? Start your career over again. Get those 20-year-old parts.
The original Blue Ranger was really nice. He was really cool. And we interviewed the second Yellow Ranger as well. They were lovely.
Alright, so Austin St. John, original Red Power Ranger.
That's his name.
And
I think he's a firefighter now.
He was doing that for a while, definitely. Walter Emmanuel Jones, that was the original Black Ranger. And we're all just gonna, artfully step over the fact that they put the Asian woman in a yellow suit and the Black Ranger in a black suit. Apparently it was an accident.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, you were right. There's nurses here.
Yeah, I called it, unfortunately.
Look, it made sense to me that the nurse would be in...
Actually, of all the places, this one probably makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Because you might have a nurse in the hotel as opposed to wandering the fucking streets to help out Mary, but it's kind of a stretch.
Because nurses are not allowed outside. Well, no, because there's a room in the hotel that's like a sick room or a wee infirmary or something that would make sense to me.
Okay.
But just having a nurse randomly wandering around the hotel is a bit...
Nurses
Not
can hotel
in keeping.
too. It's allowed. They have rights now.
Yeah, they have rights. I mean, yeah, it's a hotel, it's not a medical centre, but they've got a little infirmary bit. One nurse would make sense, like...
Oh my
we have...
fuck, game.
Oh,
What are you doing?
wow.
What are you doing? Because the encoder's not overloaded or anything this time.
The game's just gone, no.
I'll try turning frame generation off. I don't have high... Oh, actually, that is not running bad. I'll leave it off until it gets real bad. Gotta say, this is one of the few things where I'm like, you know what, machine learning might be good, actually. And that is the DLSS and other upscaling products. Because sometimes you just don't really want to watch old Star Trek at standard resolution. And you'd rather be like, yeah, you can upscale it. I know you're just filling in the blanks by making shit up, technically, but...
A lot of ammo just lying around this hotel.
There's a lot of ammo lying around this entire town. Like, even for an American town, this feels excessive. My apologies to any Americans in the chat. You know, just in general.
Thanks.
Lig. No. Glub. Oh, all I've got is 2 health drinks left.
Have you got any gross syringes?
I do not.
I am offended. No, I'm not.
Well, now I don't know what to think.
Complimentary punnet with bullets to your bedside table. Listen, what people are into, like, we don't kink shame here.
We do not.
But, gun safety first, lads.
God, how am I going to move on from this? Both the game and narrative itself and, well, everything you've said.
Me?
Yes, you.
What did I do?
It artfully points to the last 22 hours of streaming.
I mean... I will never mentally recover from this. He won't. 'Cause here's the thing, when the stream ends, he's still part of the family.
But, you know, in fairness, I was there first.
You were there first.
We welcome and accept you wholeheartedly, but I nevertheless feel the need to establish a pecking order. Because
Well,
apparently I'm that petty bitch.
I mean, yeah. But at the moment I'm winning because I did give your parents a grandchild.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you got me there.
So I have gone... No, wait, sorry. Freya has gone straight to the top.
That's true.
I was about to be like,
You're
I've
right.
gone straight...
You're
No,
right behind.
I'm a little bit behind. But Freya's gone straight to the top.
Hey, an actual reflection, although they're only showing certain amounts of it.
Eggs.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the sweetest of them all? Peel away the shiny skin, see the rotting flesh within. La 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 la.
Oh. So sweet. Wait, oh, the apple. Are you going to put the apple there?
Yeah, but am I putting the ripe apple there and the rotten apple in the mirror, or the other way around?
Oh. I would assume, just by context, ripe apple there, rotten one in the mirror.
Oh. Oh boy.
So, yep. Surely. Yep.
What?
Classic jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, I'd be surprised how often this type of thing can come up. Old adventure gamer gets on the soapbox. But at least it isn't Towers of Annoy.
At least it's not a sliding tile puzzle.
Jayla, don't swear.
Sorry.
That's how you... certainly don't say it 3 times in front of a mirror, because that's how they show up. Okay, apparently we need to find a shard.
Oh, okay. Of course, I thought
Well,
that
was fast.
Oh. Okay.
Lol. Lamau, even.
It's just like, oh, that was easy. There we go. I love that you're just like, and now we're just gonna wait and see if...
What fuckery shall prevail us?
Yeah.
And not much by the look of it.
Yeah, the freaky warp effect was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if something changes if you change it from the ripe apple to the rotten apple.
I don't get the option.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you put the apple down and they're like, nope.
Chosen my apple and now I need to lie in it.
Why have you no reflection? Are you a vampire now?
You know, I don't think it would break that much canon.
What if James was a vampire?
You heard me. Oh, hello. Is it bastards? Oh. It might be bastards.
It looks bastardy.
Bastard adjacent at the very least.
Oh, skittery bastard.
Yes.
Oh, there's 3 of them now.
This really is getting out of hand. Fuck.
Your aim is getting marginally better.
I would say the word marginally there is doing a lot of heavy lifting, but thank you.
They have no hands, so yes. What's your obsession with legs? If all these monsters are supposed to be a manifestation of shit that's going on in his head. What's your obsession with legs? Are you just a leg guy?
Just unnecessarily legman.
Just kind of loves a leg.
Unfortunately, the legs love him, apparently. At the very least, they want to be close by.
Let me love you, James.
No,
Let
shan't.
me love you. Okay, so we're on the second floor. You've not picked up the videotape, have you?
No.
No, okay. Because I'm assuming then that all of this is gearing up to you being able to pick up the videotape, get into the bedroom, and play the tape.
They have somewhat lampshaded it, yes. Inventory, I guess. What's my key items? No white figurine. Book. 312. Can I go uppy? I can go uppy.
Must be able to.
No, I can't.
Oh, helpful.
Where are you, you little shit?
Oh, David.
Noticed it.
I am all legs and I must crawl. That would be a very, very different story.
Oh, hydrate.
Although, I only just recently was told about what the actual story is behind I Have No Mouse and I'm a Scream.
Yeah.
That's horrific. I did not know any of that.
What, there's like the backstory to writing it or the actual narrative? Because I'm familiar with the narrative of the game. That's horrific enough.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the narrative of the game and the narrative of the book it's based on. I was just like, oh, I've never heard of this. I should look. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Well, I shall not be reading that book because I want to remain happy.
I will cling to the little bit of joy I have left in my life.
Yeah, right. There's not enough antidepressants in the world.
Well, the game's an expansion of the book. I see.
Just in the year of our Lord 2025, that's not a book that we need to read because it's quite close to the bone.
Yeah.
There isn't a radio adaptation of the book. Oh, that sounds terrible. Or at least it sounds good but harrowing. I think is what I mean.
Right. So what I'm guessing is I have to do this employee elevator. I can't go through there, can I? Surely not.
But that says employees only. Luckily, the book isn't very long. I think it's one of those books that, thanks to the subject matter, it doesn't have to be long.
No, it's just fuck your emotions in particular. I'm Harlan Ellison.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of books, though, that are just some of the most harrowing, horrific stories emotionally. They're not that long. Because they don't have to be.
Ah.
Okay.
We're sort of getting somewhere. But we are also at the 2-hour mark.
He kills it as AM, though. Wonderful delivery. Nice.
He does. I touch on the hammy side, but the computer canonically hates everyone. That comes across.
Well, I mean, sometimes you just need to chew the scenery a bit, don't you?
Also known as Tim Curry's career.
That's
and he
known as
fucking nailed it.
Tim Curry, you wonderful, wonderful man. It's a hammy role, exactly.
He's a hammy man.
A hammy man.
Just brings me back to that quotation. I think it was off a Tumblr. I can't remember who, but
Tim Curry being a fellow Muppet.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
yeah.
Michael Caine was great because he treated his Muppets as fellow actors. Tim Curry was great because he treated himself as a fellow Muppet.
He did it beautifully. Professional Pirate is one of the greatest songs of all time. Nobody can convince me otherwise.
Oh God, can you imagine that? AM Allied Master Computer. I think, therefore I am.
Oh my god, someone call Brendan Lee Mulligan. And see
Chain
if
wallets.
Oh my god, it's so good. I just watched that episode today. Someone call Brennan, see if he'll do it.
Oh,
It'd be wonderful. This is my only number. Exactly. Ellie gets it.
Yeah,
Ellie
yeah.
totally gets it.
Okay, we're going to go on a very quick break.
Yes.
So usual rules apply. Maybe think about stretching, walking around, get a drink or a snack. Meds check as always. We shall see you in a bit. Roll for Pappy. Splat something. Right, I'm gonna see if I can get over there with a dash. Not if I bump into things. That's really not gonna help. Frame rate seems fine, just it's upset with the motion. Yeah, there's a lot changing at once, and that's just going to hammer the bit rate. Not sure Twitch even supports a bit rate that would encode this game well at 1080p 60 FPS. No, I reckon you're right. It do not. Is the max still 6,000? I think it is. Are you real pipes? You are real pipes. That means I can get up here. Yay! I could have got up here by climbing the stairs. Yay! Lol, bye. Ah, excellent. You rhythm changing bastard, you. Oh my god, if I died to one of the zombies in this section, that would be just the cherry on top of the embarrassment cake. I'll hope that made for a good clip. I can still get another person out there to come and fuck him up, so I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna go for it, even though it's double the cost for not even double the accuracy. Yeet! Fuck me, blind. Fuck off. Just fuck off. Spent double the time units on that shot. Okay, maybe we're getting somewhere now. Let's try that. Oh my god, where did we end up? That is... Hello, we're back.
Irreverence.
We're back to the sad times.
I mean, he is the saddest man.
We're back to the 27 FPS times.
I'm just hoping that... Oh, shoot. I'm just hoping that... I don't... Well, looking at the time, I don't know if we'll do it tonight. I just want him to be really sad. I just want to get to that part
Wow.
where you can pause it and literally watch his heart break.
The exact moment.
The exact moment. I want that replay, man. You know what would make James less sad? Some Hello Kitty band-aids for all his injuries. He's got that magical self-cleaning jacket.
I mean, a Hello Kitty band-aid wouldn't hurt. Until he tries to pull it off.
Nonsense. You know what I recently bought myself?
I do not. What did you buy yourself, Jayla?
Tiny little antlers that go on my headset.
Antlers. Why antlers specifically?
Because everyone does cat ears.
Ah.
And I thought the fawn look was really cute. So if you're talking about utterly useless things that I've recently bought, antlers for my headset. I've not bought a new headset. This is still clinging on for grim death. But antlers.
Yeah, I think Catbat has an antlers redeem, but they are Canadian, so.
Well, that would make so much sense, yes.
Well, rip Sean. RMRF.
F in the chat for Sean.
Sean!
Sean? Sean! There we go. F in the chat for Sean.
Doesn't want any of these books.
Just James battering the lock with a book he found, like, let me in!
Oh, that is a good F emote you've got there. And this is a bad time for frame generation, I swear to fuck.
It is having a wee bit of a time, yes.
Ever so slightly.
It's having a week off.
Maybe there's a reason this will only limit itself to 60 FPS. At most.
You see, this is the problem with these newfangled games. They're so complicated they don't run. Rise in Origins.
I mean, you're kind of not wrong. Like, for Serial. DLSS does not appear to be doing much here.
I mean, I have no interest in buying a current gen console right now. Like, I don't care about them. I wouldn't use them to their full capability. But that being said, sometimes there is something nice about just have game run to console spec. Done.
Okay. I think I figured out what the problem was. That DLSS that I was relying on, it was doing anti-aliasing, not. It was
DLSS pulled the muscle and can't do any heavy lifting.
me for real though.
I was gonna say, yeah, I feel that. Feel that in my soul.
But just, it doesn't run great. Why can't you do the performance DLS? This. Please. Like, did I fucking miss it? Like I gotta double check this now, right? Like,
Drag yourself crazy.
super sampling. Oh, this is the first thing I do when I start a new game. Let's be real. None of those.
You do this multiple times. It's not even. It's the first thing you do, and then throughout the game, you're kind of going, "Wait, what have I done?" Because I do it too.
Which kind of has the big energy of that Mitch Hedberg joke. I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to too.
Where's the run the game good button?
Yes, please.
Usually, for me, that's just in my presets. If I really cannot be arsed going through everything, it's like, right, what's the preset for like high, medium, ultra? Running shit on ultra, I'll drop it down to medium and see what happens.
Okay, but just in case for so if I don't have super sampling on, oh no, something else is disabling frame generation. I don't know what it is. So it's just like, no, we're fucking taking this away from you, you pleb. Right, so if I turn that back on, come out, go back in. There's frame generation. Okay, so apparently... What?
Sorry. So, I got distracted for a minute. As one does. Because, obviously, we're talking about, graphics and that kind of thing. And something popped into my head about the RTX 5090. And I was like, how much does it cost? £1,000. $2,000 for a graphics card.
Well, 1900 something, but yeah, basically.
Okay. Oh, okay. 100 quid off. Great.
Mm-hmm. Oh, not even that much.
Yeah, like, basically almost $2,000 for a graphics card. How small must your penis be to be like, I know I need this in my life?
Cries in 4080 Super.
Oh, you've got 40. That's fair. Like,
In
that to
fairness,
me is fair.
part of the reason I have not bought a 5000 series is because they're not out yet. But yeah, honestly, I think the 4080 Super will do me a little while longer.
They're just out.
No, it's for the pre-orders they're up for right now. It doesn't come out until the 30th.
Oh, is it pre-orders? Oh, but there you go. Go spend $2,000 on a graphics card.
Bitch, I might. No, I don't even know if it'll fit, to be honest.
Well, this is what I mean. Surely, what if you buy it and it's like, it's too big for your system, and then you've got to spend the money upgrading that?
I might. Don't threaten me with a good
like,
time.
You're sitting here being like, yeah, I could. What of it?
Hand-me-down graphics card built for Windows 8 and you don't know what it is. And you usually stream with retro hardware and or emulators. Interesting. Sure, those two aren't
Excuse me
connected.
while I yell. Stop! Yeah. What have I got? In your PC? Yeah. 3060. That's what I'm.
About is buying on average middle of the road, most popular consumer. You know.
I'll say. Yeah.
No, I'll get the 4060, which is.
Maybe I'll get the 5090.
No, you won't. You know what you buy before a 5090? A car. Because you can get one for that fucking price.
That's me told.
Sorry, Freya, we would have sent you to college, but...
But look at the graphics.
But DLSS 4! Sorry, speaking of, graphics cards and the uses thereof, there's the video game.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, Ellie, if the graphics card works for you, then fair enough. If you want something shinier, also fair enough. Remember that strange book you found earlier? Some very odd-looking man came in a few hours back, claimed it belonged to him. Honestly, I didn't feel like arguing. I wanted to be through with him as soon as I could. So I gave it to him. Not sure how he even knew it was here. I don't think he was ever a guest here. I would have remembered. I keep forgetting to flip the Hing's rune.
Is there anything on the back of it?
Well, let's find out.
This guy wanted this book.
Well, glad I did that.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not feeling well.
Right, well.
Glub.
I mean, you turned it round.
Look, I am bad at this game.
You're not bad at it.
I mean, the death count's not that high today, but... Actually, have I missed one? I think I've missed one.
Yeah, I think you've died twice. That's really not that bad.
It's certainly not the record.
No, and the one time we should have had a whole counter. We didn't. I'm confident there was at least 7.
That feels right.
Holes. Not ammo in the lost and found, because everyone in this town definitely knows where their ammo is. Everywhere.
You know that energy of, I don't look up the bus schedule, I just turn up there and I have to wait a maximum of 10 minutes? It's like, I don't buy ammo, I just walk down the road. I'll find some eventually. 102. This way.
It's like that he does a John Dewey jog everywhere. He must be so fit by now.
Apart from all the stab wounds.
Soup's on. Thank you, dear. Oh, damn it.
Okay, now we have drugs.
Yay!
And we've taken Teddy's drink away from him. Thank you for the quote, Jayla.
That health rate looks like a bowl of cowpole. Listen, cowpole's cracking.
Tell me you're a parent without telling me that you're a parent.
She hates it. She won't drink it.
See, I don't know if I have the energy to maintain 3 PCs at once.
I'm certain you do. I would like to upgrade mine at some point, but a 5090 is not in my future.
Honestly, an NVMe is probably a good place to start.
It's one of those things of like, for the price of that one graphics card, I could upgrade the entire. I could build a banging PC and upgrade the entire system. Mainly, what I needed initially was memory.
Oh, were you on 8 gig before?
Yes.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not tried it, but I fear 8 gig, you're not going to get away with running Windows these days.
No, it was no. So the upgrade was required, and memory. I needed memory.
Certainly, I know you cannot run Windows 10 or 11 on a regular hard drive these days. It just does not want to work. Both of my parents' PCs had not only spinning hard drives, 5200 RPM spinning hard drives.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
Of all the things to cheap out on, because those laptops have been bought in the previous 10 years, and yet they cheaped out on storage badly. It's like, the fuck are y'all doing? So
I'm still just sad that one of my hard drives corrupted and died on me.
And
it was the one that happened to have all of my, like, a lot of stuff on it. I've learned my lesson.
That is
Everything
a
is
sadness.
now on a drive.
Yes.
I backed up properly. Well, it's not that I hadn't backed up. I just hadn't backed up recently. So there's still stuff that I've lost, but it's not.
The
Could have been so much worse.
most popular in the Steam hardware survey. Interesting. Type of stuff you had to have bread on hand to eat after the fact. I'm maybe parsing this comment wrong. Is that to say that that's all you could afford to eat afterwards, or? Because yeah, fair. It do happen. Oh, Calpol, right. Okay, with you now.
I loved Calpol as a kid.
I mean, it was half sugar when we were kids. I don't know what it's like now.
Still half sugar.
Okay.
It's just it's like artificial sweetener. You can't use, for health and safety reasons, you can't use like real glucose in it anymore. But some tastes quite nice. Of course, as an adult, to get anywhere near the right dose of paracetamol, you'd have to drink like a pint of it. So don't do that.
Why not?
Because you would be very sick.
But it's Calpol, it's medicine. Can't get sick drinking medicine.
Give it a try.
Report back.
Give it a try, report back. If anything, video the results. I'd love to see it.
I can't come into work today. I had to prove a point to my sister-in-law. She was correct. You'll be astounded to know.
Jayla's right. If he is wrong, this next at 10.
In other news, get a fucking load of how wet this water is. My God.
Oh, I've now just see because I was already feeling kind of queasy. The idea of drinking a pint of Calpol is making me feel quite gaggy. That's horrible.
I'm thinking more about the syrupy aspect of it, and that's what's not appealing to me.
trying to remember the taste in my mind. Maybe it was too similar to an alcohol taste. Really, like it tasted kind of like sweet strawberry syrup. It still does. Because yes, the last time I had to give it to Freya, I did taste it.
Now, it's like if you're breastfeeding. At some point, you're going to be like, I gotta know what this tastes like.
Yeah, you get a bit in your hand and you're just like, eh.
Them.
The answer is sweet.
I'll tell.
It was fairly bitter. Oh.
I'll tell you though, the one upgrade that I have absolutely no regrets about was the 4 terabyte drive. Do not regret that for a second.
Oh yeah, okay, I can see that. Even just getting a terabyte in mine just for putting games on. Because this is the thing, new games are fucking massive. You can't get away with just a small hard drive anymore. You install maybe 1 or 2 games and you're almost full.
Pretty much, yeah.
Survivor.
140 gig!
140 gig! Because, you know, fuck me, apparently. It's terrible. Yeah, they're not that expensive at all, Al. The one that I install games on is currently a terabyte.
Okay, so that's the wrong order. I'm not sure how to determine the right order. Like, Stalwart to the end seems like it goes there. Revelation's a New Understanding. That seems right. So if we swap those around... No, fuck me, apparently.
First computer had a massive 20 megabyte hard drive.
Okay, we were slightly better. We had a 50 gig hard drive. Not big enough for the Daggerfall demo.
Oh.
Yeah, that was...
Daggerfall for its time was pretty big, though.
Yeah. But, you know, like, a demo being 50 gig, that just seems nuts at that time.
Oh, well, yeah.
And technically our first computer didn't have a hard drive. It was a Commodore 64. We were fancy, though. We had a floppy drive.
Yeah, Al was like, Daggerfall was not 50 gig. No.
Did I say 50 gig?
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant 50 meg.
Yeah, that's why I was like...
Sorry.
I was like, 50 gig?
Brain dumped.
Daggerfall?
No, I don't mean megabits. I mean megabytes.
That's more like it. There you go. Yeah.
I think it's because I just said 150 gig.
150 gig?
150.
Oh.
And you know how big Final Fantasy Rebirth is?
No.
150.
Is it? Oh, that doesn't shock me.
Yeah, should not be surprised.
Oh, you can go get the light bulb from the fish, surely.
If anyone's got access to Jayla's quote bot,
Well, now that it's Nightbot, I've now changed it so that anybody can add a quote, because Enfys was really upset that they couldn't.
Enfys is a notorious quoter.
Yes.
But they're bloody good at it, so.
But the Rebirth is 2 discs on the PS5 is astounding. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks so pretty. It's the new AAA standard size. Yeah. No doubt anything less than the Gamer Boys would be upset. I don't get it, because I don't think... I know I said, you know, what I said, size doesn't matter.
Did we...
What you do with it.
Did we ever get past 2... Oh, we definitely got past 2 DVDs. I don't know about on console, but some games required 3 or more DVDs to install. I don't know if we ever got to that point with Blu-rays. Because with CDs, it got ridiculous sometimes.
Nothing's coming to mind.
Like
It's not optimized enough, it's not big enough. Pick a lane, fucko. Exactly.
Mass Effect 2 was definitely 2 DVDs.
Yes. Yes, it was. So I remember being very excited when I finally got to the second disc.
Was that just basically the final mission?
Not quite, but it wasn't far off it.
Yeah.
Wasn't far off.
What just happened in the Gen Z 7 era was on the 360. And I don't think any games came on HD DVD, so...
No, again, nothing's coming to mind there.
Now, if this made FMV games up until the 360 era, then we might have got there.
Okay. Like I was saying, I just don't have any consoles right now. Just don't have any appeal to me. There's nothing that's making me go, oh, I've got to buy one of those.
Yeah, you've got one PS4 and it's your Blu-ray player.
Yeah. Well, we've got the Xbox One as well.
Oh, that's true, yeah. It's got basically
Which is...
rescued from Facebook Marketplace.
Well, this one is no, this is a different one. Scott rescued one, and then he did his best. It did not work, so now we've got another one because it annoyed him having Xbox One games that he couldn't play.
Hmm. That he specifically bought.
Typing.
Because...
Yes. So, but because he recently bought a new laptop for work, it came with like 3 months of Xbox Game Pass. So now it's a Game Pass machine.
Ah, yeah. And I clearly need a key for this, which I don't have.
Yeah, it started shutting down randomly, even replacing like the thermal paste and stuff.
Ah, right. Oh, hello, is this always here? Ah, conference room. There's something in the fireplace there. Yeah, you need to get the second one fully
James
working
hasn't
for
done yet.
30
He's not
quid.
taking a
Nice.
nap.
Oh, wait, what? Shit. Hello, bastard.
Yes, it's the high-heeled one.
It's a vommy one. Got good crack in the skull with that one, in all fairness.
Nice.
It's normally not worth celebrating. And still isn't.
Crack in the skull.
Hmm. Frowned upon in polite
whose
society.
skull.
Very much depends whose skull.
Hydrating street. Ugh.
Well, Wilco. I wonder if the Xbox One is one of the ones that you could do dev mode on. Which, not that I normally recommend anyone install RetroArch, but apparently there was a version made for that. So it could be an emulation box. The reason being, if people aren't aware, is that the RetroArch devs seem to be turbo cunts.
Oh, okay. Like, what nature of turbo country is this?
Being abusive to someone who was developing a library for their platform, because that's how things are set up. Like, you run a library for a particular device you want to emulate.
Ew. Yeah. Turbo cunts.
Which is sad, because otherwise it's a very nice thing to have. Just to, like, turn it on, and then you can use your controller quite nicely throughout the whole thing. Apparently performance is worse. As opposed to a standalone emulator, though. It's not as if they're, you know, programming gods or anything. They've just got a fairly nice UI.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now you get the bolt cutter, so surely you can go outside, open the gate, go get the light bulb from the fish.
But first, well, I think I've got some... No, I've checked all the doors there, so I just need the conference room. What manner of fuckery is in here?
Wait, do you need the... Oh, no, you don't. The conference room's just here.
Yeah. I'm in it.
Pyramid Head's actually just sitting having a coffee going, do you mind?
Hello.
It's not time yet.
Since it's taking you this long to get to the conference room, you might as well drop by room 107. I'm leaving you the key. One of the guests has made quite a mess. Hmm.
So you gotta go all the way back downstairs? Oh, wait. Something about cleaning the fireplace.
Yeah, but I have to use an item on it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't have item.
Why is there never... Nothing's ever simple in this game.
Why is it always an item?
Why is there always an item?
And why is the place that I have a key for on the other side, where I can't use it?
Somehow, like, prick their ears up, like, did you say item?
Items? I like items.
Oh, what's that? You need 4 keys to do this door?
Do you have crank? Do you have crest? Have you cranked the crest? Nope, shit, completely forgot. 107, was it?
Yes.
Okay. I will eventually find my way back downstairs.
Yeah, I was ready to say, oh, I forgot that the Lakeview Hotel is quite big, but all of it's been big. They've made everything big.
Also, I think it's starting to get more dilapidated. Like they're sneaking the bad version in. Love that for me.
Love that for us.
3 hours later. That's just a stream, Didi. That's it what we do. Excuse me. I said, fuck's sake.
James and his leg fetish is coming back to haunt him.
No, it's coming back to haunt me. That's the annoying part. There was
You're helping. Every time I look at those monsters, it just reminds me of one of the most horrific things that I've ever heard said. Made worse by the fact that I had a lasagna for dinner tonight. I can hear Scott laughing in the living room.
All right, go on. What is it?
I'm wondering who might get offended by this. No, it's rarely stopped me before, but it is vulgar. So
okay, let me get comfortable. Okay.
Watching you stretch in real time. She had Fanny like a smashed lasagna. I just love it. He's like, Christ. Yeah, that was said in a car full of wrestling people on the way to a wrestling show, and that was 10 years ago. That was said to me, over 10 years ago now, because it was when I'd met Scott. We were not going out yet. He was just giving me a lift to a show. So that's how long ago, and it's stuck with me ever since.
Haunts the dreams somewhat.
Haunts the dreams. So there you go. You're welcome, everybody.
It kind of has the energy of Face Like a Melted Welly, but just it's way escalated.
Oh, it's so vulgar.
It is.
It's just a grotesque sentence.
Garden, and then you get back to the fireplace. Ever feel like you're being led on a...
No, it was not directed at me, Ellie. Believe me, the guy who said it is built like the side of a twiglet, so if it was directed at me, he would have been yeeted out the car window at 70 miles an hour.
Just uppercutted out of the sunroof.
Absolutely. Like,
yeah.
He was a wrestling adjacent person. He was not a wrestler.
I'm kidding, of course. This is Scotland. We don't have sunroofs in our cars.
No, it would have been to the side. left on the M74.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. Should have died there.
Yeah, that was lucky.
Hepatitis, my only friend. No. There we go. Bit of a tussle with an oily nurse. Like, normally I have to pay for this kind of thing.
Also with an oily nurse, that is
and,
a terrible thing to say.
And I got what I paid for. James gets the bill for all these TVs. Somehow... Yes. Ow. James, can he stop getting battered by Leg Sunderland? No. 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 Now.
Lasagna time.
Jesus Christ.
You are wet. That I don't even feel like that's the worst thing I've said.
Possibly not. Also, thank you for the quote.
You're welcome. And technically, I am. Why is the fireplace key out there?
Excellent question.
I don't know why people just leave things in such random places.
I'm starting to think this hotel isn't run very well.
There's just no order to anything. It's so upsetting.
No standards.
No standards.
Can I open this? Nope, no shortcut for me.
It's like, no, you will get your steps in and you will like it.
No, I won't. I hate it.
There's been a lot of vulva talk during these Silent Hill streams. I have never once used the term vulva.
Look, vulva adjacent. And look, we work with the imagery we're presented with, okay?
Vulva adjacent.
Where is the lie?
Listen, it's not a word to be ashamed of. It's a perfectly good word.
Mm-hmm. A medical term.
It is a medical term. It is accurate.
It doesn't have the versatility of cunt, but we could probably make it work.
I was going to say that this is the thing. There may have, yeah, exactly. We blame James. There may, if the monster did not look like a skittering vagina in high heels, I wouldn't need to talk about it.
Yeah, a lot of this could have been avoided.
A lot of this could have been avoided.
And we wouldn't have ended up with a streaming series that's lasted longer than Vampire did at this point. Like, genuinely, like, it tells you two things. One, I die a lot in this game. Two, I should not be allowed to make spreadsheets. There might even be a third thing, but I think two will do for now.
Spreadsheet that?
Yeah.
God damn it. I was wondering why you could give me such an accurate answer, actually.
Mm-hmm.
When I asked how many streams was that? And you were like, it was this. Like, oh.
The fuck?
So you know. Well, this is fine.
No, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. Oh yeah, I think you got me. And that's another death.
I know that's meant to look scary, but it kind of looks goofy. It looks like he's going to have the Goonies voice.
No.
Hey, you guys. What is that even supposed to be exactly? James could have avoided this if he just went to therapy. I'm pretty sure that is the mantra of most men.
Hmm. Also,
could have avoided.
How far does it have to go before a therapist splits up with you?
Men will literally get killed by physical manifestations of their own trauma rather than go to therapy.
No, but for real though.
Fuck on. I was gonna say no, absolutely. That's just. Wow, that humor's too close to the bone to buy it.
Yeah, I've done a truth here. Wait, what the fuck even happened there?
Shout you to death. Also known as forming a podcast.
Oh, it's a tongue. I hate it.
I don't know if you remember this, Fu. Do you remember a weird time where it seemed like every bloke had a burger blog?
Yeah, I remember hearing about a couple of burger blogs. I never felt compelled to check them out, but I was aware.
Yeah, it seemed like a weird, like, the cool thing, and I use that term very loosely, the cool thing to do was to create a blog where, like, men critiqued burgers. Like, why?
I mean, amongst our friend group, we actually did for a while check out various burger places. And,
Yeah, that's fine.
and I'm starting to think one of them had been inspired by just such a blog. They never said it, but...
That sounds niche enough to be real. It was a weird time to be in the internet. Like, I knew more than one guy that had, like, oh, I've got this cool blog. I think it was when, like, blogging was starting to become a viable career option. It was, like, before YouTube really took off. And, like, maintaining a good blog could get you sponsorships for stuff.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I... Well, no, I probably have read a blog, but it's just been, like, something for work. Like, this is how you do a fucking weird thing in Python, and I'm like, yes, thank you.
Most bloggers I know, or that I had ever sort of looked at, have transitioned through to doing stuff on, like, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, that kind of thing. Like, they still maintain the blog, but the blog posts mainly just link to other things.
Which fucking annoys me as well, because a lot of walkthroughs for games have gone that way as well. And I'd rather read something while, say, streaming than watch a fucking playthrough.
Then watch a YouTube playthrough. Yeah, I agree with that. My brother half did that with paninis. Not online, just ranking places that did the paninis we'd eaten at. Like, yeah, like that was kind of the idea, and I don't understand why. It's that kind of, can you not just like just go eat?
No.
And then be like, hey, this was really good.
No, this is a part of my life that I can monetize. And therefore, I must.
It feels a little hypocritical as someone who used to make content that way, but I'm someone who still streams on Twitch, but like monetizing every single part of your existence just seems so exhausting.
It does sound like a bit much. Oh, I can get into 205 and look at the vanity mirror. Am I meant to use the red paint on that? Is that what it's telling me?
Let's see if you can paint the mirror. Give him a smiley face.
The thing we picked out of the fireplace for the entrance puzzle. Yeah, it was another figurine, wasn't it? Might as well do that first in case it makes a cutscene happen.
It does a thing.
There's a hang. There was also oh, what was I going to say? Yeah, it was if I was going to do that with anything, it would be onion rings. I want to know what places have good onion rings.
Onion ring? Oh, really?
Yeah, because, you know, most places you'll get ones that come out a bag from the freezer, right?
Yeah, okay, for sure.
I would like to know the ones that don't.
The butcher shop does not. Just so you know.
They have onion rings?
Oh yeah, they have onion rings.
Ooh.
They do, like, if you get onion rings as a side, it comes out as a tower.
Ooh.
And they're like handmade beer battered onion rings that you can have with your steak.
Oh.
They're divine.
Oh, that's
so
a puzzle
good.
in here. Okay. Help or help?
Oh.
Miffy.
Milk. I don't actually think you can spell that out.
Drat.
Oh no, wait.
No, there's no F.
Damn it. Miller. It's not quite the same. Damn it.
Mother, I'd like to yeet.
Oh, you just described me. Don't yeet me.
Nah, I can't
No
be...
naughty words for you.
Nah, I can't be bothered. Not today.
I am quite good at rooting myself to the ground. So we're going there on my next visit. I too love an onion ring. Yes, but I will caveat that with the butcher shop is quote unquote a nice restaurant. It's not cheap. It's a sort of special occasion restaurant, I would say. But I'm very excited because Scott and I have vouchers that my mum got us for Christmas. So we're going to be going again very soon.
Yes. Apparently I combined the red paint with something. I don't know what it is yet. Okay, I'll go back to that gate in case the answer is in fact cut through a chain rather than unlock something.
That type of nice. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a sort
that's
of
very
place
true.
where there's not like a dress code or anything like that, but you know, it's a nice place. You know? Like they do have a children's menu, but you better make sure that your kid is well behaved. That kind of vibe.
You want to be able to show your face in there again. Okay, so we're getting the
one
light
of the
bulb.
nicest old fashions I've ever had in my entire life.
Ooh.
Proper sipping cocktail. I feel out of place in nice places. Diners, dives, and drive-ins for me. It's my favorite steak restaurant in the world. It's so good.
Bulb.
Yes! Fish bulb!
Fish bulb. Yeah, the frame rate went down to literally 10.
Fish blub.
Fish.
Okay, so.
So?
You can now go and screw that into the vanity table.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure what that'll get you. So I'll be driving, sounds like. Oh, to be honest, they're lovely, but like, first of all, they're expensive because they use the good liquor. And they're that strong that I would only have maybe one or two. But our drinking laws for driving, like the limit that you can be is so low that you may as well not, you shouldn't drink at all. Because if you get, even like a pint, if you get caught, you'll be done.
0 is the safe amount.
Yeah.
So apparently I need to paint the bulb red, but lo and behold, can it be opened by hand?
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah.
sake. He's got a pipe. Why don't you just smash it with a pipe and then dip it in?
We need a paintbrush, and then we need a painting degree.
We need a paintbrush. Like, yeah, I know I'm looking for my dead wife, but now I need to stop and do some arts and crafts.
I don't fucking know what I'm doing now. Although, no, I thought we'd... Oh, I have missed something up in conference room land.
Are you going to base it? Maybe do some zenithal shading.
Nope, wrong way. There's the door. There's the bastard.
James is just trying to get your steps in. Paint me like one of your French minis.
Oh, I'm the Space Marine. Like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely like that.
No notes.
Like smacking a pickle jar lid with a knife. Just use the pipe.
So apparently there's some roundabout way. Ah, okay, that's why I could make no progress in this direction. Because game said no.
The game was like, no. I love that you can hop one trellis, but you can't hop like another trellis.
2 in a row? No, that'd be rude.
He's just like, no, I don't feel like this one.
No,
Are there French
shan't.
Space Marines? I feel like there must be some army that has a French accent in 40k. I'm
Oh,
not
who
sure
would
if
it
it's
be?
Space Marines.
Dark Eldar?
Surely just the Elder. I don't think the Dark Elder would be French.
Are you saying the Dark Eldar would be from Quebec?
No. No, the Dark Elder? No, they're absolute deviant reprobates. They wouldn't be.
I was just thinking of
Quebec.
I was just thinking French adjacent.
French adjacent.
That's as far as that joke went.
I'm thinking about the Elder color scheme. I'm like, yeah, I think they would be French. They're kind of stylish looking.
What accent would the tan, is it?
Oh, yeah. Huh. I don't know, I got preoccupied thinking, well, I know what accent orcs have. It's like, what accent would orcs have?
Landan.
The ones that they've got.
The ones that they very canonically have.
Yeah, the ones that they have had forever.
I am somewhat at a loss here.
Yeah, no, I'm a bit befuddled as to your next steps.
Okay, I'll give it another couple of minutes because we're nearly at 3 hours.
Yes.
But I do have work tomorrow, so.
Much like every other day, I have baby tomorrow.
This is my life now.
This is my life now.
Cleaning
Literally
Cruise
is.
Master Key Set. It would be nice. Don't know where it is. Okay, apparently it's spooky in here, but not on the balcony. Baby. Yes. Can we get into 312? We cannot, no. We can get to floor 3, but we're on the wrong side.
There's a big barrier in the way.
Yeah, we need to get through that padlock before we can get to 312.
And we couldn't possibly get past that velvet rope.
No.
Far too
So,
difficult.
we are plunging ourselves headfirst into a nightmare town to rescue our dead wife, but we need to have standards.
Oh no, a red velvet rope?
Oh, no.
Somebody didn't want us to go in there.
No, some things are sacred. If they didn't want us to go in there, why would they put that rope? Right, is there something stopping me from getting into 214 that I can solve with items that are clearly earmarked for other puzzles? I feel like the answer is no, but I'm running out of options. No, that's the employee elevator. Where have I got to? Right, round there.
Here are jeans, heaven forbid.
He only brought one pair, and he's probably shat himself twice already.
His jacket's taken the brunt of everything.
It really has.
Oh. He must reek so badly by now.
Mary, I found you. Get the fuck away from me and find a shower.
Let me embrace your wife. No. Absolutely fucking not. James in his toilet sleeve, exactly.
He's bad for it. An even worse possibility. What the fuck are you up to, mate? Even worse possibility. This isn't a Silent Hill thing. He was doing that even back when he was married.
He was just into it.
This is why Laura's.
This is why Laura's.
Yeah. 100%.
Dived under the sofa and just clipped through it. Oh no!
Oh, I don't know how to floor. Hello, I'm Legs.
Speaking of accent.
No, this is how I always talk. I'm Legs. I'm made of legs.
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm Leg Monster.
Leg.
Leg.
At some point, I feel like I should go back and do a replay of that game.
No, why would you do that to yourself?
Funsies.
It's the opposite of funsies. It
Just
is
go
the
back to
polar fucking opposite of funsies.
Go back to like the first game that I streamed properly.
Is
Just
that
to
really
remind
the first
myself
one?
that- Mhm.
My God.
Yeah, that was the first game that I streamed like as like a narrative story based continuous stream.
As opposed to I randomly feel like playing this game for a bit.
Yeah, as opposed to I randomly feel like playing Battlefront 2.
And Battlefront 2 does not cooperate.
Does not. It still to this day does not.
Really?
EA Games, you are why I drink.
Mm.
Yeah.
Jeez, oh.
Even for all its patches and fixes, it is not fixed. Single player works, but multiplayer is hit and miss.
What am I smashing here?
Absolutely not.
Confusion. I don't even remember what was in this room. Been going round in circles for a while, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit weird to start the next stream on a big pivotal moment, but that may be how it has to happen.
Well, it's fine, because then there's other big pivotal moments right after it.
Yeah, there is more game afterwards.
There's larger pivotal moments.
My God, we might, he says, touching wood, finish this next week. And then what will I do?
Ooh. Double pyramid.
Yes, but enough about your fan fiction. He said at least 21 years more bad luck for James. Yeah. Kicked fuck out a mirror.
He genuinely looks like he's crying in that. Just the lighting.
Okay, I think that was my clue for the books puzzle, but I just brute forced it.
You're just like, oh hey, there's a clue here. Oh well.
I wonder what.
Who needs it?
I wonder what that's for. He says finding it about half an hour after solving the puzzle. Maybe I'm supposed to know the code for this, but I don't know.
Nothing on any bits of paper.
Okay, it's gotta be a light for you to tell one, of course. Hidden behind the bookshelf. Book. Yep, read that one. Unless I'm just literally going to spell gate and door, I'm not sure.
The last time you wrote in cunt and it worked, and that was pretty spectacular.
You know what? I'm going to bear that in mind. We'll try gate
But
first.
yeah, but you can't. You don't have the right letters to spell it.
Can I do it backwards? No. I can't. Tight. Titter.
Wait.
Noise. Dang it. I probably can't do door either, can I? Oh, maybe. Maybe. Dost. Nope. Right toy. Indeed. No. Out of ideas, I'm afraid.
No, it's nothing's coming to me.
And we are past the 3-hour mark, so shall we call it?
I think we shall.
Yeah, we've had good progress, if nothing else. So
We might finish it next week.
might.
You might.
I might.
Maybe.
Maybe's I, maybe's no.
We'll see how much of a wife guy he really is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yes, thank you all for being here, being around, being your good, lovely selves, and sometimes being absolute reprobates. But that's the vibe. That's what we do.
Oh, you're welcome.
I mean, where's the lie?
I was gonna say I'll pick which one suits me at
Mhm.
any one time.
Oh, that's sad. We didn't get Seep or Puppy.
God damn it! Right, hang on.
I feel it would be wrong if I got in on this.
How long did we get?
My father will have you saddled and ridden to Siberia, you rude fucking pies.
It's gonna let us play out.
Soup's on.
Soup.
There we go.
This is the one thing we didn't want to happen.
There we go.
What, Soup? That's the one thing we did want to happen.
See my legacy for today.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I think I can go to bed happy now.
And go to bed being the operative word. I think I should do exactly that thing.
My child is still sleeping, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get in on that.
So, you going ahead on Saturday with your soaped box?
Yep, I will be back on Saturday. I am aiming for the worst possible ending of Veilguard. I'm insanely critical of the game these days. From what started as something so exciting, I think I'm semi-hate playing it. I'm just ripping it to bits as I go. There's no objectivity whatsoever, but I'll be going on Saturday on my channel from 11 o'clock until some point in the afternoon. You come and join me.
You know, honestly, I will give the game this. It passes the refrigerator test, right? You only start to notice these flaws later on.
Yes, this is the thing. I got really excited about it. I was enjoying it, and then it was it's when you stop playing, you're like, hang on a fucking minute. And then you finish it, and you really think about it, and you come back to it, and then you see all the flaws, and it gets my blood going. So
you're saying your blood's up.
My blood's up. It gets my blood up.
Mm-hmm.
And I get on my soapbox, and I spend like 3 hours just ranting at people. And saying hi and being really nice, but also
it's fun. It's fun though. You should watch it.
It's like it's fun though. Just give her a topic, let her go.
Mm-hmm. But for real though.
For real though. Just give me a topic. Let me go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, guys.
All right. I'm also going to go bed. Yep. Yeah. Until next time, or until we catch you on Jayla's stream. Be good. Be well. Be kind. We shall see you another time. Goodbye.